I think we are live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday night, fun Saturday night with Ron Unconditional Love Terrell. And say a big welcome to Valerie from Illumination Portal.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, just give me a second.
You got it. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you.
Okay, I muted the friggin' thing. I thought it would be muted. It came back on. So I want to say hi to a couple of people in the house here.
Yeah.
We have these people coming in left and right. Shimalik, Marshall Green, hello. Diane Iris is in the house, and Kiba Lyons is in the house, and the Psychic Dummy. Oh boy, welcome. There you
Hi.
go. Yeah. So, and then we
It's
have Michelle Shining Light Terrell. Leslie
um,
King is in the house. Kate K. Muldoon, I think that's how you say it. And
Kay Muldoon.
yeah, Sharp
Hi, Sharp Lisa.
Sharp Lisa's in the house. Welcome everybody. Butterf- Butterfly kisses healing. We need those.
Hi.
Sometimes we need those butterflies to kiss us.
We sure did.
Hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Don't forget to hit
Hi,
the thumbs up.
Karen.
And Judy B is in the house.
Judy B. Marsha Green. Paula Q.
Yeah. Lorraine Hutchison. Hansinger. Hun-
Lauren Hunsinger.
Hansinger. Yeah.
Hi, Lauren.
Oh, tongue twister. Okay. Karen. Karen's in the house.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but has this energy been kind of woo?
Yeah, it is. It's quite a week. Well, quite a week. I've had some ups and downs. Put it that way. So,
Yeah,
but
me too.
Kate says you said it right. There you go. Oh, that I said her name right. Okay, thank you. Welcome, Clarence. How are you? So, yeah, been a while.
Hi, Jay. MS Steve.
Ah, there's Jay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm Steve. Yeah. Oh, talking about M. Steve.
Why did I
Okay.
say MS Steve? I'm sorry. M
Yeah,
Steve.
MST
Hi.
Steve. Talking, he sent me a video about her mom. My mom was a dancer, like a
Mm-hmm.
really good dancer, loved to dance, like my
Mm-hmm.
mom taught me how to dance and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
because, uh, when you're doing your passion or when you're passionate about something, that is called, for me, it represents your purpose in life. That was your purpose. That
Yeah.
was your mom's purpose in life. She
Yeah.
enjoyed it so much. She was right in it. And when you do something like that, it's called, that's your purpose in life. That was her purpose, to teach others that, show that, and be an artist that way.
Mhm.
So I just want to tell him that because that's it's amazing. So
Can you
it's
imagine, Ron, if everyone did their passion? If everyone was living their passion, everybody'd be happy.
Oh, look, he's just said, "Hi, Ron and Valerie. Mom's still doing okay. Great.
Mm.
That's good news. Brought her flowers for Mother Day."
Aw.
Yeah.
I
So
got flowers today too. Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
happy Mother's Day to everyone. Whether you're in Canada, whether it's the same date.
it's,
Sometimes it's not, but the same date.
it's the same all over the world.
Yeah, yeah. So I say hello to Makila, Michaela, I think
Michaela,
Michaela Butler, Paula,
Lisa,
Paula.
hi
Hello.
Paula.
Um, oh, he said just Steve. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. Uh, Leslie King, still haven't found my purpose.
Mm,
Sometimes we're trying too much to find something that
something big. Some
big, and
yeah.
everybody's looking at you, and you want to be like something like that. And sometimes it's so friggin' simple. It's in your face.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't know. I actually didn't know until I came to YouTube and did like you guys in the chat. All of a sudden, I started asking questions. All of a sudden, what? Me doing the channel? And all of a sudden, it hit me. It was because of my near-death experience, and the name came out in a couple of seconds. Boom! That's what I'm going to call myself. It went, it went just like that. But I didn't know I was going to do this. Paula, I got your question up there.
Well,
Uh,
and your purpose is what is it that makes your heart light up and sing and you're excited
yeah.
about? That's our purpose. It doesn't have to be, we always think these you got to be CEO or a billionaire or,
Yeah.
a movie star. And
Or a singer
I,
or something like that, a
yeah,
singer or a very good communicator. Not really. It's something really simple, but it has to do with helping others all the time, every time. Okay. Steve said not professional, just community involvement, which is great.
yeah, and that's everything. Doing what you love,
Yeah. Uh,
doing wherever you do it. I love doing this. I love doing, well, I wasn't too crazy about the channel, but I like doing astrology and I like helping people.
Hi, Laurie. Welcome. Uh, so we have
Hi, Lori.
Muriela.
Morella.
Mirella.
Morella.
Hey, Kate is in the house. The Dream Detective Kate is in the house.
Yay. Oh
She's
my goodness.
investigating us now. She's the detective in the chat. So,
She's probably wondering where I was. I was supposed to call her and I fell
uh,
asleep. I'm sorry.
yeah, I got your question, Lisa. So, um, is there anything you could share, Valerie, about astrology? What's coming up for us? Maybe.
Of course. I like what Karen wrote. She said, your purpose in life is every day looking for a way to be kind and loving. Absolutely.
I gave you two thumbs
That's,
up on that. You really, it's
yeah,
very simple. It's something to do with helping others and sharing,
yeah,
supporting, loving,
yeah.
kind, and that's what it is. That's what you're here for. And I want to say hi to Divine Empathic Terrell. Welcome.
Hi.
Oh,
Wow. All right. Well, as everyone can feel, we're in Taurus season.
mhm,
Um, we had an eclipse, a Scorpio eclipse on the 7th,
mhm.
sorry, the 5th. So we're in between. We're going to have a new moon on the 19th in Taurus. So this energy, well, let's go to the eclipse. The eclipse was helping us clear out the things that are blocking us, clear out the things that are not serving us, clear out the things that are not bringing us joy and love and peace. And it's hard to do because a lot of those things are stuff we're attached to, like our jobs or, relationship. So many different aspects to this. But
Sophie W says,
Scorpio,
I always knew I was a star.
ah, but Scorpio wants us to clear it out so you can move on. The opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. So we're in Taurus season. We're about to have Taurus new moon, but before that, on the 16th, we have Taurus moving into Jupiter moving into Taurus out of Aries.
Mhm.
So we're going to have that today was Mercury in Taurus starting to go direct. So we're going to have all this Taurus energy coming up. But if you haven't cleared out the things that are holding you back, we have a huge we have a square with Jupiter and Pluto on the 17th. That'll clear out some more of that stuff. Then we're going to have a grand cross. Um,
Hi, Akila.
am I saying that right? Hi, Kayla. Which is a huge major square. And that square is making sure that we are looking at every aspect that's holding us back. This is really spirit wanting us to let it go, whatever it is. It's been going on since COVID, since before COVID started. These energies have come in and ramped up. We have solar flares almost every day. The solar flares, what they do is they come in and they remove the density out of us, out of Mother Earth, out of structures and systems that no longer are working, just like these eclipses do, just like all these different energies that we've lived under the last 3 years. So we've had a lot of time. And the reason why, Spirit is helping us release this stuff is because we're creating a new space to be to live in our passion. We're opening doors to live in a space where it's not mundane, it's not a struggle, you know. We're freeing ourselves from that with
Yeah.
spirit's help. And with Taurus, Taurus is the best sign to create in. So anything you want to create for your future, this is the week. This is the week or two to do it. But know that you're going to be faced with the things that, if there's anything left that's blocking you, you're going to have to face that again. It's until the end of the month. So, because Mercury, technically, it's stationed direct today, but it won't move past its degree point until the end of the month. So it's called the shadow, and it's giving us more time to really clear out what is not in your best interest, what's not working in your life. And I think we all know what this is. It could be something simple. It could be a huge major life change. Um, but it'll be showing itself. That's what I'm trying to say. And
Mhm.
and then the solar flares, they're just keep coming. They're going to keep every time they come in and clear out. They bring in information too. They bring in more information from spirit on how to connect to your heart, because it really, all
Yeah.
this is saying to us, all this astrology, all of it, what we've gone through for the last 3 years, is asking us, how do you connect to your heart? Are you connected to your heart? Are you living your every moment from your heart in unconditional love
Mhm.
and peace and truth? And it's not easy, and I understand that, but for the most part, that's that's the big message. Are you connected to your heart? And if anyone has any questions about how to connect to your heart, I would certainly try to answer them for you.
Because for me, it's working for your freedom, and I
Yeah.
talk about freedom, and it's is you're working. Your the goal of that is to find your truth, who you really, really, really are, not who you pretend to be, not who you
Mhm.
think you are, but who you really are. And the only way you can do that is through your heart chakra, okay? Because the heart knows, but the brain gets influenced sometimes, okay, by all kinds of stuff. But when
Mhm.
it comes up in your face, it's working towards being who you are really. I'm telling you, you're
Mhm.
more powerful than you think. You are more creative than you think. You're very creative. You're very powerful. But
Mhm.
just it's like you're hmm, you know what I mean? Like in a fog or something. It's like we drank the Kool Aid or something, like
Yeah.
a virus or something
Yeah.
got us, and then we're sick from that, and we're tired of it, and we're trying to get out of it in a way. Okay.
Yeah. And Karen had a good point. It's not. I'm sorry. Let me get back to it. When you choose to act out of kindness,
Yeah,
You
very
are,
good.
yeah, you are aligned with your true purpose. It is not a goal-based achievement, and that is the truth.
Yeah,
That's the truth. It shouldn't be, oh, I have to be nice or I have to be kind.
mhm.
It's just you are, you know.
I'm gonna say I have Michelle, Shining Lights question, Paula, Lisa, Dan Artis. I got your question, Lori, Divine Impact,
What I mean.
Patrick Terrell, JR. Who else I got there? I don't know if I missed anybody. Well, we have about seven up there so far.
So, how do you connect to your heart, Ron?
How do I connect to your heart? You know what? I've always been connected to my heart.
Mm,
That's okay. That's the truth.
I agree.
Except I didn't know it.
Right.
Okay, because I was very sensitive. I I had a I was I was a child born. I'm a child of love. Put it that way. I know that because I found that out. Because the way I was doing things, the way I expressed myself, but I was getting hurt. Why? Because I didn't know. I was sensitive, so I'm picking up everybody's energy, and I didn't know how to boundaries. I didn't know about being empathic. I didn't know all about this thing. I
Mhm.
just didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. I thought I had. Uh, I didn't value myself because I wasn't taught to value
Right.
myself in a way. So, uh, and I've always tried to be honest with people. I never
Mm,
tried. And now a person to go, tried to lie myself out of a wet paper bag. I see these people doing that, and I said, "Jesus, that must be hard to do." Remember what you said to somebody,
yeah.
and hang on to that. You get caught every time. I see them get caught every time, and I've
Yeah.
caught people like that too myself. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, because it is. If you're a heart centered, soul
yeah,
centered person and you're connected,
yeah.
and the only thing you choose to do is be kind and be in unconditional love, when you come across people who are not genuine and who are not authentic,
Mhm.
it's hard. It breaks my heart. I mean, I've gotten used to that feeling, but I just send them love too. But it's just the fact that I don't know. How do you not see yourself? How do you not see your own heart? Or just out of the kindness of your heart, be nice to everyone, despite what they do to you. Now, I'm not saying to stay in a situation where
Yeah.
people are abusing you, but if you're in the store and someone's rude to you, you know, I kind of had that today, and I just
But
said, well, thanks for your help, just
yeah, I got you, Steve. I got your question up there. I
shake
didn't know how
hands.
to react because I was taught when somebody hurts you, you tell them off, or you just
Yeah,
you just defend yourself or
yeah,
somehow like that. I didn't know about going outside the box, realizing that the people that did that to you, they had their friggin' issues and they're trying to dump that on you. That's what they're doing because they want you to suffer with them. You see what I mean?
it's yeah, and it's sad because you see that they have issues, but they obviously don't
I
want to
did
work.
get your question, your first one up above, Michelle. I just said it a while ago. I got your message up there. I got you started. Yeah. So okay,
So
sorry.
it's hard when other people aren't focused in their heart. It's hard
Yes.
to be in this world where, you know, other people are not coming from a loving, kind place. But that doesn't stop us. It should never stop us.
No.
The boundaries are important, like Ron said, and that's something you got to feel out. Don't you think, Ron? With the boundaries, you got to feel it.
Yeah, you got to feel it, and you got to sort of start working on yourself, and not working outside of you or working on somebody else. You got to work on yourself and
Yeah.
find out how do you function. What is your energy? How does it feel to you? How authentic, how truthful are you? I have trouble saying that word, but anyway, uh, I know what it means, though.
Well, you
But
said it right.
yeah, so anyway, you gotta know this stuff
Yeah.
and be true to who you are, and don't ever try to copy somebody else because you think they're better. You think, oh, they're so impressive. I want to be like them. That's the error. Want to be like them, and there's a problem with that. With okay,
Mhm.
I gotta explain how you give your energy away because sometimes you see people way up there. Oh my God! And you adore them, and you say this and you say that. You're actually feeding into their energy and giving your power away. Why?
Mhm.
Because their value and your value are not. They're unique, and so are you.
Mhm.
And you just got you in when you go when you go on transit on the other side, they don't talk to you like that. You are honored for who you are, and they don't say, "Well, you're not better than him," but you did, or this one or this one. They don't
Mm-mm.
compare.
Mm-mm.
See what I mean? Here we compare, and when we do that, we lose our power.
And we're taught to compare. Like everything's a competition. Everything is, well, you got to compare yourself. Do you look like this? Are you like
Yeah,
that? And it, and don't get me wrong, we all fall for it, at one
of
point in
course.
time. But once you know who you are and what your own value is to yourself, you will never let anyone take that from you. And,
Yeah,
and you would never want to take that from someone else.
don't
You
sell
know,
yourself short even for love, because
love,
you know
especially for love.
I've done it. I've done it. I gotta admit, I've done it because oh, geez, the first one that comes about around, just a little bit of a bar, and I fell for the trap every time. And then I didn't know that I was running after somebody to love me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I want to be accepted. I want to be honored, and I want to be loved. Everybody wants that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way we do it. It's the way we lower ourselves to give the other one power. That's how we do it. Okay. When we give in, we get lost, and then we get banged up also, really
Well,
bad.
and the thing is,
Yeah.
if you're not taught that from a
No.
small,
No.
as a small child, that you have to love yourself first. I never heard those words until a few years ago.
Tracy Ralph says Valerie Mercury retrograde is ending soon, right? Yes.
It's ending today, yes, but it's going to be in shadow until the end of the month.
Okay.
That means it has to catch up to the degree, past the
Mhm.
degree it went retrograding.
Mhm.
Um, but we have all this other Taurus energy, so it's going to like really be, I mean, magnet for manifestation
Mhm.
time these last 2 weeks, provided you cleared out anything that's blocking you from leveling up, from ascending, from being in higher energy, higher vibration. Um, and that's why Ron and I are going to talk about loving yourself, how important that is. It is everything.
It's essential because guess what? Every one of us are creators, whether
Yeah,
you know it or not.
and very
So
powerful.
if you're if you're if I'm saying you're a creator, that means you have free will to create your life like you want to, and don't lower yourself, value yourself lower than somebody else because
It's a
because yeah, that's what we do because we want to be accepted and loved. So no,
yeah.
we should what we should do, but I mean it's in practice it's hard to do that because this world is cray cray sometimes. I mean, it's not built on that kind of value, I guess. So on the other side, they honor you for your uniqueness, and they honor you for who you are and not what you compare yourself to, or this or that.
or what you do.
Yeah,
But you're right, Ron. It
yeah.
is, this world is not built on a foundation of
No,
unconditional love and
no.
acceptance. And And the sooner we realize that, but you can immediately in that second make a difference, and you can build your foundation on unconditional love and
Right.
acceptance.
But
So
this world is like this energy that we nourish, because we do nourish because we're not awakened,
right,
uh, only divides us, only hurts us.
yeah,
Why? Because we don't accept who we are. It's
so
simple as that. But
no,
it's simple, but I'm telling you, practice step by step doing it is something else. Like,
yeah, it is.
yeah.
And that's what we're here for, though, because this is a spiritually based channel. My channel is a spiritually based channel,
Yeah.
and that is our goal, is to help raise the vibration on Mother Earth by raising our individual vibrations. And the way these energies are, you're up, you're down, it's all wonky feeling.
Mhm.
And it can be exhausting, but you got to honor that. You got to say, okay, today I'm tired. I'm just not doing anything, and be okay with that.
Yeah.
Or today I'm going to go volunteer at a food kitchen. Whatever it is, whatever could get you into a different, higher vibration, we have that access all around us. It's just a matter of deciding to do it.
And I just realized too, while I'm talking, it comes one after another. Something. Uh,
Mhm.
when you do, when you are yourself and you accept who you are and your uniqueness, guess what? You get all the support from everybody else because they accept you for who you are. And when you're not in that energy, guess what? It's conflict. It's bing bing
Mhm.
bing. The egos go at it and everything. The whole thing.
Right.
It's strange how it works. I just saw a
But
dozen tests for
I know.
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. Whoops, I clicked on the
But
wrong one. There you go. Yeah,
and the even cooler thing,
yeah,
if once you accept and love yourself, the universe opens all the doors for you.
of
You
course.
start to see that there is another energy field that isn't in conflict and ego and strife. There's a whole nother world here.
Yes.
And it's not that you have to go anywhere or anyone else has to go anywhere. It's just you have to believe into that. And as soon as you believe into that, these doors open, and it's so amazing. It's beautiful. But I think most of us here have probably gone through that. But if anyone was having any difficulty in connecting to your own heart, please let us know.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Because we're here to help each other heal. We're here to support each
Mhm.
other. We're here to, um, energy wise, help each other. We're here because everybody wants freedom. And if
Yeah,
you can feel you're like this because the whole world chokes you up,
yeah,
there's something about that that tells you something. It tells you, well, how do you see the world? You see, like, oh, when you see ugliness, it's okay to see ugliness, but it's not you. It's something else. It's not part of you, in a way. I'll put it that way. It's a lower vibration that you detect. Okay,
mhm.
when you're a higher vibration, it doesn't affect you the same way
No,
if you're going down there, down the
right.
rabbit hole. Yeah, yeah.
That's a good point. I was just going to say that because when you exist in this higher vibration, that other stuff,
Yeah,
unless you go to look at it, it's not even in your energy field.
yeah, right.
Whereas, the news is the worst thing you could do, is turn the news on and watch that, because that'll just drop your energy. And I know it's hard not to. I try to just limit, like 5-10 minutes a week, catch up. And then I have to do all kinds of meditations and sitting with crystals and, get my energy back up. And so it's constant. It's constant.
Now, I got a name for that now.
What?
All that stuff is going around in the world. That's
Uh,
just the effects of a virus that's going around. a virus, which we've been in it for millions and thousands and thousands
Since
of
the
years.
beginning of time,
Yeah,
yeah.
since the beginning of time, we were affected by a virus, like toxic virus. Well, we're starting. We're on the verge to be awakening, like
Mm,
really awakening. I'm telling you, we will be able to see who we really are for the first
mhm,
time. I believe this is my first time. I believe that a person will see the true identity of yourself,
mhm.
and you will be witness to that yourself
Yeah.
and other people too. The one.
Well, everybody here, I think, pretty much knows that we're ascending. And what does
Yeah.
that mean? Where does everyone go? Well, everybody goes where their energy, because our lives are our perception. We are energy. Our energy is everything. So if you decide to raise your vibration, you raise it.
She said, Ralph says, well, I have a virus protection. I have two of my on computer, but I'm talking about, like, there's a difference
Well,
between energy that comes from the heart and up
hi,
here.
Ivana.
Your brain has the tendency to be influenced by the virus of other people. You know what I mean? Like world events and things like that. Your brain
Yeah,
does. And, you know, stay in your heart, stay in your heart, stay in your heart.
that's your virus protection. Staying
Yeah.
in your heart is your
Stay in your
virus
heart. Yeah,
protection.
right. So,
Be the love you are.
hi, Ivana.
Hi, Ivana.
Yeah, Scorpio Mama just came in too.
Hi, Scorpio Mama.
So,
It's really fascinating because I would have never believed this. I was pretty angry uh, that I was here. I was very sensitive and
yeah.
couldn't believe how this place was run. And I just was like, oh my God. So this didn't really occur to me until
She said,
about,
I was just joking, Ron. I'm on the same page as you. I know
I,
that. So I got you back for that joke. No, I'm
but
just, okay.
oh, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, no, it's okay. I forgot what I was going to say. But it's okay. My mind just went blank.
Hmm. You were talking about you, like, because you were mad because you were still like,
Oh gosh, yeah. So and that didn't I didn't clear that until I was 50, you know?
oh, yeah,
In
right.
the last 10, 15 years, I did not clear that. I didn't even know that this vibration existed. And but I worked on myself and I worked on myself. Constantly, I still do. That doesn't ever stop. It's not that you're something's wrong with you. It's just like to learn new ways to keep my vibration high. I like to learn ways to help people. That's my main goal. Is
Yes.
helping, you know. So I'm just seriously blown away by the fact that this energy exists. I live in it, and the only time I don't is if I choose to go look at the lower vibrational news
Mhm.
or get tangled up in something like that.
But you notice that this energy, they want to keep you in fear.
Yeah.
Why they want to? Why? What do you think? Why do you think they want to keep you in fear? To control you, to
Mhm.
control what you feel, what you
Mhm.
eat, what you do in life. They want to control the whole for you, so they feel powerful. They feel, you know, money, power, and all that stuff. And
It takes
in
our
reality,
freedom away, right? That's the main goal. Is
yeah,
it keeps you in fear and it takes your freedom away because you're always afraid something's going to take your freedom away
right.
when you're doing it all the time. So it, it's it, it's so deceptive in the lower vibration, and I'm trying not to use words of judgment because you don't know that there's another vibration until you actually seek it out.
Hmm.
So, now the higher's up or whoever, they know, they don't want us to know. It's our job to figure it out, I guess. At least that's how it worked for me, and I know it's how it worked for Ron.
Yeah.
And it just is, but it's beautiful,
But
to
when I discovered I believed in some sort of lie that I picked up from society or something. I
oh,
my blood boils. I get like I'm pissed off, but I'm pissed off of what the hell? Why did I believe in that shit before? Why the hell? I can see clearly. It like wow, like the whole picture. And I said, oh my god, I'm not the only one. There's other people stuck in that same toxic energy. Put it that
and
way.
that was hard. I think that was one of the hardest parts because I would
Yeah,
get angry at myself too for falling for this stupid
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, yeah.
And you're like, how could you have fell for that? How could but don't waste your that's another thing. Don't waste your energy on being angry or regretting your choices. We were brought up in a world that tells you this is how you should be and how you succeed and what you should learn.
Yeah.
And right, right, Lauren.
Yeah.
It's a free will choice.
I
You
had
do
to
have
come
to.
to terms with inside myself also.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And the only one who could do that is yourself. You can't depend on somebody else to do it for you. You got to
Mhm.
clean your own crap up. You know what I mean? Your whatever.
Kelly says
That,
she's protesting work today. There you go.
yeah.
Going into the garden. I love being in the garden.
I didn't do garden work. I did.
Oh, nice, Tracy.
I did.
Tracy.
I had a tree that fell, so I had to cut all the wood and everything, and cut the because it fell. I had to
Mhm.
pick that up and a bunch of whole trailer full of branches. Oh my god!
Well, that is definitely garden work.
Uh,
Cutting up the tree.
mhm.
That's a big job. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, yeah, I try to do the best I can, because you know, and the grass is growing and
Yeah.
sunflower, not sunflower, but dandelions are growing all over the place. But dandelions are pretty rich in minerals and
Oh God.
everything you need. People they throw toxic stuff on there to kill them, and I said, "Geez," So anyway,
It's one of the most nutrient dense foods is dandelion, and as long as there's no chemicals on there, go pick them and wash them off and make a salad. And the bees love them. The
mhm.
bees need all the first things growing.
I know people
Dandelion.
eat them in salads.
Oh
Dandelion,
gosh, yeah,
and
they're
they're
delicious.
very nutritional. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm. I regress didn't mean to be
Oh, she
judgmental.
said it doesn't catch. Oh my God, they are everywhere. My Rosie loves them.
Oh,
Huh. Yeah, and the bees too. That's one thing because if you put toxic to kill them, well, everything is unbalanced. So you get unbalance all over the place, and
ecosystem.
and it
Yeah,
does kill the bees too.
yeah. You kill the soil, kill the water, kill the air. Gypsy JJ, don't worry about that. She said she regressed. Didn't mean to be judgmental. It's frustrating, and they are assholes, and I understand. It's frustrating to know that we've been lied to our whole lives. That life is supposed to be like this, but it really isn't. It's supposed to be in your heart. That's something to be upset about. And that's something else that's going to be coming up the next 2 years. A lot more people are going to be waking up and connecting to their heart. And they're going to see that they've been lied to and they've been duped, you know?
I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
mow my
no.
lawn yet. I just let them grow for now, and then they get white and they go. The wind takes them
Yeah,
away. All that.
yeah,
It turns white. That's
yeah.
dandelions do that. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, we're talking about all kinds of stuff. We have 8 questions up there, so maybe. Mhm. But It's
Well,
interesting to talk about these things because these are real
yeah.
things in real life. What everybody is, some of us are feeling, and I feel there's an energy coming down the line. Oh my God, I don't know how to call it. Either either it's gonna lift you up or it's gonna slap you. You know what I mean? Either lift you up or slap you like crazy. uh,
Well,
for some,
yeah, and that's what's coming up.
yeah.
It's you're right. I'm looking up about dandelions. I think it's just the stems. Um,
Uh,
tuna. I'm gonna look.
Michelle says I saw someone use pancake mix, dip the dandelion flour top in it and fried it. I think it's not. I'm not sure. Um, I don't know. I never ate them before, but
Let's see. I've had dandelion salads, but I only had the stems.
they
Which
collect them dandelions to make dandelion wine. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But I don't, I don't like wines that much. So anyway,
You can eat the entire.
somebody says dandelion tea is great for our skin, healthy stomach, and to detox the liver, which is correct.
Yeah, I drink it. I do drink
Yeah,
it when I'm not
yeah,
feeling.
yeah.
It says every part of the dandelion plant is edible and packed with nutrients.
Look at Cat Shepherd. Welcome. It says my local Fred Myers is selling dandelion greens.
Mmm.
There you go.
I gotta remember that salad. I haven't. I'm afraid to eat the things out here because I live in a military town, so
Oh
there's
wow.
like
Okay.
5 Navy bases and everything is, I'm sure, polluted.
Hmm.
So I grow stuff. I'll eat that, but just picking wild dandelions, I don't know if that would be a good idea. You're welcome.
Oh, I think it's the leaves you can't eat. I think it's the leaves you can't eat.
No, it
I
says here. It says here you can
the
eat the
leaves,
whole plant. You can
the
eat
whole
the whole
plant.
plant.
Okay,
Every part of the dandelion plant is edible and packed with nutrients.
it is packed with nutrients,
Hmm.
and they grow deep. By the way, their roots are in. They go really deep. Um,
Yeah, and it says the roots are really good. They're rich
mhm.
in carbohydrate.
Yeah. What I did before, I learned that from somebody that does gardening. You take a bunch of dandelions, you pick them up when they're flourished, yellow and things like that. You take a 5 gallon pail, you put all of them in the water right to the top, and
Hmm.
you let it ferment it. Like okay, then
Hmm.
you take that out, and then you use that liquid to nourish your garden. Ah,
Mm.
wow! I mean, does it ever work?
That
Yeah,
is
but you don't.
awesome, man.
But don't put them on the leaves of the plants you're growing. Put them underneath.
On the
Yeah,
base
so they
of the
don't
soil.
touch because it's very powerful. I mean, like it's very powerful that juice. So you go underneath the leaves and not on top. Like
Wow, I never heard that. That's a good idea.
yes, it's really rich, and you put them in in the sun, and boy oh boy but the smell. I mean, there's a smell to it.
No, it's sitting there for a while though,
Yeah, it
right?
smells like sour
Yeah.
stuff, But anyway, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cat. Oh, so many flowers are edible. It's
Hmm.
so cool. That
Okay, I think we'll start asking questions because I don't want to be here all night.
but
Well,
I
that's interesting. I love talking about this stuff, though.
I do too.
So,
Here, give
Michelle
me.
says, "Could I have a message from Spirit, please?"
Yes.
You
Give me
can.
1 minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, happy Mother's Day to everyone, whether you're in U.S. or Canada. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. So I gotta say happy Mother's Day to my mom, who's on has crossed. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Just want to say thank you to all my moderators. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you to all my supporters who are here tonight in this live and sharing their time with us. Thank you so much. Because without your support, I wouldn't be doing this, and the channel wouldn't work without supporters. So thank you so much for being here. It's all about teamwork. It's all about coming together. It's about healing. Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, yeah. When Tracy says, when I was a kid, I would pick berries, dandelions, grass, and mud, and my poultice for my poor dog who didn't have any sores was into healing practices early. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I did that. Jesus. I was actually had my bicycle when I was young, and I used to I did a lot of bicycling when I was young. I'm not talking about motorbikes. I'm talking about pedals with pedals and everything. So I used to go fishing with it. I did 10 miles, 9 miles with it. I, I
Wow.
and then I stopped in this place where I used to live in a small town in nature, go in nature, and there was raspberries and blackberries. Oh my God! I stuffed my face like crazy like that. And along the
Oh,
tracks, there was a railroad track. Along the tracks were blueberries. I just
oh,
geez, I used to eat that just right off right there.
I
And
remember doing that as a kid. God,
yeah,
it's so
yeah,
yummy. It should be, we should have, berry bushes and fruit trees all planted throughout everybody's,
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
There should be food. You should be able to go out and eat. Mother Nature is abundant.
If you ever ate raspberries right off, just like that fresh one,
Mm.
oh my God! It just I like strawberries, but I mean raspberries have a
Hey,
special.
Kelly. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Take care. Um,
Oh, she doesn't have kids. She has nieces. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Peppers are, yeah.
but
Okay.
we all have mothers. By the way, that's how we got here. I think.
Mm,
So mine's is on the other side. So I just said happy Mother's Day to my mom. So,
yeah. I,
so could I have a message from Spirit, please?
I got a card if you want. Are you ready? Or do you want me to go?
Go ahead. I'll put you in the
I
hot seat. I'll put you in the
I'm in the
hot seat. You know,
I have
so that
this. Sorry. The
I'll
Sage
put you in the
Goddess
hot
deck.
seat. There you go.
This is the Sage Goddess deck. It's the chakra deck. And you got green card, which is for your heart, and it's called Love Connection.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But this is an intelligence in the heart that cannot be denied or even explained, only felt. You are sifting through old layers of discontent, connecting with the authenticity and divinity of who you are now. So, kind of like what we were just talking about. Your heart is teaching you that all you have ever desired or imagined has always been within you, awaiting your intention and courage to allow it. New allies will arrive to you soon in human form. You have attracted them, and they will be easily aligned to this frequency of heart based connection. I think you're on a, I think you're going to meet more of your tribe. That's what I just heard.
Yeah, I believe that.
And then I got this card. It says, everyone is on their own journey. How can you focus more on your own path? And I think this might be what you're focusing on is finding more like-minded people. Um, but talk to your spirit guides. Ask them. Ask your angels. Ask your team to bring you in alignment with the right people for you right now, and that'll
Hmm.
it'll open the doors.
Well, okay, I was going to say something that came to my spirit. uh,
Good.
Michelle, I was thinking, came to my spirit. Uh, the words, the words that came. Uh, you want a message from spirit? He said, "Please." Well, it didn't say please, but it's time to quiet your mind somehow.
Mm,
Quiet the mind. Uh, Create that space where you know this. Oh boy, it's that time alone with yourself. You
mm,
need that. You need that. That's what it's saying, and you're getting stronger and stronger every day. Uh, the the message is, I got the strength card. You have the strength to
mm.
pull yourself together. To
Yeah.
really, you do have that. Okay, and that okay, I got you, Connie. I just read the chat. The strength to pull yourself together. The world cards came out after that, so your world is turning
Opening up.
to your favor, but you still have to create that time alone. I mean, alone. I'm not talking about. I mean, really, really alone. That little space where that
Mm.
you need that contact with yourself. You need that space, that contact with yourself that you can um, feel, breathe, and
And
communicate.
here, gotta
Yes,
hear.
yes, yes. You're picking up what.
Yeah, gotta hear. You gotta hear your spirit. Your
Yeah,
spirit's talking to you. Wants you to.
yeah. She says, "I'm a Leo." The strength card comes up a lot in readings for me. Yes, it does. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and also I got the Knight of Pentacles. So there's there's some uh I would as abundance coming your way. Like this is message about something's coming. There's a Knight of Pentacles coming your way. There's some kind of financial situation coming in your favor. Put it that okay. So
And I just heard it has something to do with your shining light tarot. I'm assuming you have a channel where you give
yeah,
readings.
she does. She does. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Uh,
that's what I just heard.
okay. Then I got the Hierophant. Now, as I look at this card, this guy, he comes out of the like the door here, and he's sort of preaching, communicating with all the rest. It's about communicating
Mm,
uh, your knowledge,
yep.
communicating what you know. That
Yep.
comes from here, not from there, from here, from the heart. And you do have a heart. It just needs to be expressed. You need. Don't be afraid to do that because I think you know it's well worth to shine your light, and it's about time you shine your light. And your channel is Michelle Shining Light Tarot,
Mm-hmm.
so you got the name to go with it. Yeah, it
Shine
says
your light. Yes.
I have gone live with others on their channel. Yes, you have, but I was going to say. Um, there's a special way that you come around special, especially when it comes for you. You know,
Something.
when you do everything has to come from your heart space in a way, but you need to make more contact with yourself, put it that way. uh, this look at this is like coming, three people here negotiating about funds. You need you need you need to collaborations. You need supporters. You need these people around you. Put it that way.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's the message I got for you. So
Yeah, definitely. Everyone, go check out Michelle's Shining Light Tarot.
yes, she has a channel.
Hmm.
That's Frosty Terrell's little sister. So
Oh, Melinda.
yeah,
Hello, Melinda.
I got your question, Connie, up there. So I started. I think I did. I hope so. Let me see. Did I? Did I miss it? Jeez, I thought I had it.
It was right. She just posted it. I'll tell you where. Hold on. It's at 9:21.
9:21. Oh, Jesus, I passed it. Okay. Yeah, I thought I started, and then I guess I lost it. 9:21. 9:20. Okay. Okay. I hit beside the star. That's why it didn't go up. This is crazy stuff. Sometimes it happens,
Mm,
because it has to turn blue to be started. I must have clicked on it really fast, and because I was reading at the same time, so that's why.
Hi, Melinda.
Melinda's in the house too, so.
Yeah.
So I hope that resonated with
Hi,
you,
Gold Star.
Michelle. Oh, Soulstar, hi. Welcome, welcome.
He
Okay,
wants to know what deck you're using, Ron.
that was the One World Tarot from
Mm,
Dina Rodriguez and Sina Rose. Sina Rose is a Canadian, by the way.
nice.
And Lina Rodriguez, I think she comes from Australia, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are the
Mm-hmm.
cards I was using.
Okay. Who do we have next?
Whew, let me see. So I hope that, thank you for your question, Michelle. Paula, how will my week go?
Oh, yeah. How's it going, Paula?
Yeah.
Let's see. How Paula's week go? I just heard in my head, how do you want it to go?
Yeah, it does. Spirit is funny like that. It does.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
And
want it? You could create the week you want.
you can see you have all that intuition inside of you. And this is exactly what it's saying to me. You're growing something. There's something you're building on, right? It's going to bring in, um, uh, it's going to bring in rewards. It's going to bring in rewards, and you working hard for it. Let me pick one other after that.
Mhm.
Let me just see something. Yes, and then you're going to enjoy it. Something you're doing after you do this hard work this week, or this doesn't necessarily mean hard work, but something you've been working on, then you're going to have time to celebrate. Yeah, you're going to make good connections.
Oh, my brain is empty.
Who's
Well,
brain?
it's not a bad
Oh,
thing to empty your brain
no.
because when you empty your brain, you're able to receive
Yep,
the
and you
new.
go into your heart.
Yeah,
Do you have anything that you want? Do you have a desire to work on that you want to do this week, Paula? Because if you do, it would be a good week to do it.
yeah.
Really would.
Something
Yeah.
that's you're passionate about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's got to be from your heart. I
Mhm.
never know what I want. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you like celebrating. You never know what you want. Okay, if I said to you right now, Paula, you can
Look at
have
the card I got.
anything you want.
You never know what you want.
Uh,
Judgment.
I know. Well, see, I'm trying to ask her a question. If I said to you, Paula, right now, there's no limits, there's no barriers, what do you want? And write it down because that's what you really want.
Yes, you needed to write it down. You need to express it. You need writing is a good play, a good thing to sort of express who you are in a way, because one, this you like, this I don't like, this whatever it is, negative, positive, whatever, you do that, and then I don't know. I mean, you get to it, I don't know. You get to make some points about what you wrote down.
Okay, she wrote down a new mattress. Okay, your brain's going to do that. This is what your brain does. It says, okay, what are all the things? If I have no limits, what do we need? Because, your ego wants to take care of you. That's its job, is to make sure
Yeah.
you have everything. Now, after you write down a new mattress or a new cell phone,
Mhm.
what does Paula's heart want? What does your heart want? Now write that one down. If you could have anything, no limits, what would it be?
Hmm.
Susan said. What do you have for her, Ron? Love.
Love. And
Oh,
that you already have that in abundance.
yes,
Except you have to let it flow.
yes.
Let it flow naturally. Let it
I love
flow.
you. I love you.
Yeah, we do. Uh, Now, okay, I I guess that's why you asked the question, because I guess, I mean, I shouldn't. I'm not guessing. I mean, I say that because you know why? Because
What
intuitively.
spirit says?
Yeah. But anyway, because I got the judgment card. I think you've been through a period of
Struggle.
struggle, resistance, and all this stuff. Like, you know, and you're sort of like, Jesus, this thing going to be over soon, something like that. Okay,
Yeah.
and the judgment card came out. The first card I got was the judgment card.
Mhm.
Um, Maybe if you um, detach from being. Sometimes we have this things happen to us, and we look at that stuff too, like we put ourselves like being a victim modes and things like that. We absorb it again and again, and Jesus, we got to stop looking at that and start looking in a different direction and letting go of that stuff, because it needs to be released. So
Mm.
uh because you did the work already, and I got the five of swords. This person won the battle, and you won the battle, and, and these two on the other side, I can't even point there. This one here, they're leaving, and you took their swords away. You took everything away, and you're winning. You're actually winning. You won. You won the battle completely.
I want you to go pick out a mattress.
Yeah,
You get a mattress.
yeah. You get a
Mm.
mattress. Yeah.
Been there, done that. Don't feel that way now. Okay.
Okay.
This is one of the things that's going on. I'm just gonna say this real quick, Paula.
Yeah.
These last 3 years have really beat us up.
I wish. Yeah. Of
But
course.
it beat us up so we go into our heart. So
Hmm.
we can really find out what is truly important to us. And it's our heart. So do something really sweet for yourself this week. Make a little, go ahead, what you got, Ron? Oh, the hermit.
You just said do something for yourself. That the hermit is
Hmm.
pulled right out. So I mean, the hermit card is work.
Hmm.
Uh, make yourself happy.
Mm.
If you need a mattress, get a mattress. Find ways, solutions to get a mattress for
Mhm.
yourself. I mean, anything that makes you smile, happy, feel like you're alive. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. I got to tell you this card.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
pulled this card for you, Paula. It says, you cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Where is your heart guiding you? Spirits really want you to go into your heart.
Of course.
I, I mean, the whole conversation, even before we got to your question, was based on the heart. Spirit wanted us to really talk about the heart tonight because, a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'll never have what I really want," you know. But I
Mhm.
think that you need to make an effort. Oh,
Yeah.
she made Swedish meatballs with noodles. Now that sounds yummy.
He says to help people. Well, if you want to help people, you need to help yourself first. Sorry, I had to put that there, but it's true.
Spirit wants you to love yourself.
Yes.
Find out what it is in your heart. What in what way can you help people that would really just make you smile? And it'd be simple. Just anything, simple little thing.
And the last card I got was
Sorry, Ron.
that's okay.
Oh,
The
the
Empress.
Emperor. You have it
So
all.
there you go. That's the conclusion of the message. All you need to do, just simple things. Simple things. Really, really simple. Give yourself some pleasure. Don't wait for anybody else to give you that. You have the right to give it to yourself. Okay? And so I
I
hope
hope the
that,
next time we see you next weekend,
yeah,
or
yeah,
Ron
I hope
sees
that
you.
resonates. And I'm sending you all the support you need.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes. I hope you have something to tell us next weekend, or tell Ron if I'm not here that you did something special for yourself this week. And like we said earlier, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to go to Italy or nothing. Do something that really means something to you.
don't forget, you are valued and honored because
Mhm.
you are part of our soul family. You belong in the soul family.
Oh, good idea, Paula. She's going to watch Sterling's show on how to manifest. Yeah, that's a
There you
good.
go. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Scorpio lady. Thank you.
Scorpio.
Okay, I got your question up there. You didn't have to. Okay, thank you. I started you up there. So yeah, yeah, you should because I think he gave you a message about manifesting recently. Sterling, Sterling. Yeah, was it Sterling?
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
he has it's on his channel.
It's
I
on his
don't
channel.
think I think it's a year or two old, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still valid.
Okay. So yeah, it's Sterling. Yeah. And don't forget that you qualify for pure unconditional love like everybody else. You're valued. You're worthy. You're worthy of that. Don't underestimate yourself.
Absolutely.
And
And I
happy Mother's Day for all the mothers out there.
yeah, I know it can feel like it's just the same old stuff every day, and it gets
Yeah, I know.
stuck. But you got to there's something that would light your heart up, and you could break yourself out of that
Mhm.
prison. Because it does. It feels like a prison.
It does, yeah. But you know why it feels like a prison? Why? it, maybe it's to become aware of your limited beliefs. You got
Mm.
beliefs that don't belong to you, and you still hang on to those because you think that's part of you. That's the real you, and it's not the real you. The real you is it's something else, and it could be right beside you, and you don't see it. You see what I mean? It's just right here, and yet you keep that image there, and that the other minute this thing this is part of you is right beside you, and sometimes you can't see it unless you quiet down the mind and stop and create that space, the alone time you need for with yourself.
Yeah, listen to Sterling's thing, and then listen to a couple meditations at night, right when you're going to sleep,
Yeah, yeah.
because that'll help you align your energy field and get yourself in a really
It's not wasted time. I'm telling you,
no
meditation really, really worked. It helped me.
every day.
It helped me to awaken, and we're going into more awakening coming up. Like
Yes.
really, it's in your face stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
And if you're not connected to your heart, that stuff out there is going to shake your world up. That's why Ron and I keep saying this.
yeah.
What's coming is going to be, without putting fear into it, it's going to shake up the world. And it's going to want you to be afraid. If you're in your heart, yeah, you might be a little bit afraid, but you know that Spirit's got you. You won't be afraid. It's so important. Don't you think, Ron?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's gonna shake your booties, but I mean, but
Mm.
you know when you're, I don't know, eh, just just get used to being in your heart. The more you're used to it, the less you can be sucked into these energy, because all they want is to create fear and bring you down. You know, suck your energy into it. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Melinda, I love Steve Noble.
Yeah.
He does have really good meditations.
Okay, we're going to move on to the next question, which comes from Lisa. She wants to know, does my father, Gary, have a message? Hmm, Gary.
I see him
Yeah,
smiling and he's proud of you.
yeah, but he's telling me something also. I just heard, I just heard, you don't need to worry so much. Stop worrying. Something like that. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Stop worrying. You got this. You got this. You got this. And besides, I'm there to help you. Where, that way.
That's right. He is there. He's right there with you. So whatever you're going through, know that he's there. You're being guided. Always, you can call into your higher self and your guides and guardians and angels. Show me the way. What's my next best step? I say that every day. What's my next best step? And I just let Spirit show me. He's very proud of you, though, but he does want you to relax. It's hard to relax in this world. And,
I know.
that's on purpose. That's on purpose. Don't let that outside world get to you if you can help it. Keep going into your heart.
He's so proud of you right now. That, what you're able to accomplish so far. He's proud of you because you know he's like honoring you. And
It's a very hard place to come to as a soul into a body.
yes,
And on the other side, they really they honor us for coming here. This is a
because
hard.
it takes a lot of courage. It
Mm.
takes
Oh my goodness, Lisa, listen to this card.
uh,
Anxiety isn't trying to limit you. It's trying to free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? That's from your dad.
there you go. Look at the energy come from the divine
Hmm.
energy coming from above, and there's a sort of connection between the two people right there.
Hmm.
See that? Yeah,
It is so important. It is so important that we get into our energy, into our heart,
yeah.
and in our power. Because what's going to happen in the next couple of years is going to try everything it can to throw you out. And this is, it's not something we want to say to people, but uh, you know, we will all keep coming to these channels and have support. Right? All of you support each other. All of you are caring, loving, heart-centered people.
We're all good people.
Yeah.
We're all coming together, and I mean, I could never find what I find in these channels like before. I felt alone before. I felt like isolated. Now I feel like wide open. There's people all over, like-minded people. We're all sharing stuff, and it's safe to share stuff here. There's nobody's going to accuse you of being whatever, what I mean, because we've all been through that stuff. So
Hmm.
he says, "Oh my God, what a message!" And
Hmm.
and besides that, Lisa, I have I picked the card for you, and besides what I said at first, what he said, "Why you worry so much? You don't need to worry. You got it." So uh, the message for you, Lisa, 3 cups. Go out there, enjoy your life, have
Yes.
fun, smile. I mean, watch a funny movie if you want. That is medicine by itself. It will change your vibration completely. Okay,
Yeah.
so enjoy.
She got this. She
Yeah,
got this.
you got it. So thank you for your question. And TK is in the house.
It feels scary at first when you're releasing
Yeah,
yourself from the old programming
yeah.
and going into your heart. It feels like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Am I making a mistake? But you're not. Really not. I
You
felt
got to
like that for years until I decided, no, I'm going in my heart for good.
just have faith and stop double doubting yourself. The doubt
Hmm.
things like that because you okay. I was going to say something. You cannot make a mistake because
No.
everything you do, the divine energy, the universe knows exactly what your path is all about and
Hmm.
knows what you need. And you you think you made a mistake, but you didn't make a mistake because it was just something you needed to see so that it'll prepare you for, oh, okay, now I had that experience. Now I've seen it. So, yeah.
It's so true, Ron. There are no mistakes.
No, we think we make mistakes, but we
Yeah,
don't. And
we
then
don't.
we feel guilty. That's a bad thing to feel guilty
Yeah.
about something we didn't make a mistake on. The world thinks you made a mistake. The and you know what? We're all always perfect in an imperfect world because perfection is in that. I don't know how to say this. It's like you might think this is perfect, but the way you are is more perfect than what that perfect is. Put it that way,
Yeah.
because it's all.
Yep.
I don't.
And all experiences, good or
Yeah,
bad, all
yeah,
experiences are experiences. We're here to learn and live our lives. And like
yeah.
Ron said, you can't make a wrong decision.
No, no.
It,
I used to think I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but
yeah,
I didn't. I
me too.
didn't. I those things I lived through and those things I suffered from or experienced were things that brought me to wake me up.
Hmm.
It wasn't there to put to to I put a weight on me and said you know no, it was made so I could be awakened today and help other people. What an amazing. I
Yes.
didn't see it that way though, but I didn't see it that way. I'm just saying, yeah. Oh, she says she's I'm receiving a blood pressure watch that was his doctor's orders. Ron, I will celebrate. I must move. Where I live, where tenants have dementia. I need to grow, find others. Thank you. There you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
Okay, you see, you already have the answer to your needs.
Yes.
You need, sometimes you need fresh air.
Yes.
So
Yes. New scenery, new environment.
yes,
Breathe better.
Okay, I hope that resonate with you, and thank you so much for your question. Now, Dan Artist, I don't know if he's still here, but I hope he's still here. Dan, Luke's teacher referred Luke to a Broadway trumpet player. Supposedly, he's a great guy. Uh, Luke called him and texted him, but he hasn't responded yet.
Is it trumpet?
Will they connect? I think it would be great.
Will they connect? I got yes, they will connect. What I got. And he is a good guy.
Oh, he's here. Okay.
Let's see. Will they connect in a week? Six. I'm getting 5 to 7 days.
Because things take time sometimes before, because this guy seems busy, like really,
Yeah.
really busy, and
Mm,
he didn't have time to respond yet.
yep.
Is that what you're getting? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yep. Hi, Perrette.
Hi,
Hi,
Perret.
Dan.
Yeah, yes, supposedly nice guy, but he's very busy right now. He's got, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I think people want his attention. A lot of people are asking his
Mm-hmm.
attention. So, yeah, he's busy. That's what I was saying. So,
Mm-hmm.
TK says, "Sorry, I'm late. Later, went out and baked some oatmeal cookies. Oh, baked
Mm.
oatmeal applesauce raisin cookies. Done baking.
Oh,
Hey,
yum.
you're making me hungry. I love oatmeal cookies.
Yes.
I love oatmeal first of all. Yeah. So
Yeah, they're definitely going to connect.
okay, he says Dan Harris. He says whoops. I clicked on the wrong one. The chat went up. He's preparing a Broadway show. That's what I'm
Oh,
talking about. There you
yeah.
go. Okay. Mhm. He needs to make contacts, of course.
5 to 7 days.
Oops. Dan Harris says he needs to make contacts, of
Mhm.
course.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm. But like I said, this guy sounds. It feels busy to me. So really busy and demands and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Luke needs to make contacts, of course. But he's doing the right thing. Luke is doing the right thing to make contact with people. So the, Gypsy says he's very busy, but he loves and appreciates working with children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Uh, so, oh, the guy is a teacher also. There you go. That's what I said. He's busy. He's really busy, but yet he will. He okay. What I'm feeling from him, he seems like a guy that how can you? I, I think he's like he works with his heart. He's got a he works with his heart energy. That's the guy you're talking about. The guy. what Luke contacted. This guy is very busy, but he seems like to me like a guy who has works with the heart.
Mm-hmm. Now he's also a middle school music teacher,
Wow,
and he's
that's right.
connected to Broadway.
Okay.
He wants to help people.
And he says he's very connected to Broadway, of course. And he says he wants to help people, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he says he has a great reputation. That's what I'm talking about because he's well
Mm-hmm.
loved and also and respected. By the way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a man of his word. If he says something, he'll do it. So, anyway, he helps younger musicians. There you go. But it'll take a little bit of time. Give it time. So anyway, there's always yes, he's respected. So I just said it. Yeah. So I hope that answered your question, Dan, about your
Mm-hmm.
son. But your son is on the right path, by the way. He's
Yeah.
doing
Yes,
he's
he is.
doing everything he needs to do, and oh, he wants to know can he help Luke? The answer is yes, he can.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
They help each other. They help each other.
Will he help Luke?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my feeling is yes, he will. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
give it time. I like sometimes things don't you can't you know, it's like it's like next day delivery. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's,
No.
it's
I
got you
think
got to give it time and yeah,
they're gonna form you know, an
yeah.
acquaintanceship, a friendship.
The energy is already in the air,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I mean. Before it comes down, materializes, it's there,
Yeah.
and I think it's already created. It's there for the creation of things. You know, there's a there's a what I was going to say a coming together thing. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
think. So
So that's the.
yeah, yeah. He says he's teaching and working to develop his career. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
but he's on the right path. I wouldn't. I'm not. I wouldn't be worried about it. So because, but he's doing what he needs to do. Ralph just put your put her channel in there. She just put your
Thank you,
channel.
Tracy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, I do astrology readings live on Zoom. If you
How
want
you
to
feel?
contact me for a reading, you can email me.
Yeah, she did my chart.
hmm I love doing charts. They're intuitive astrology readings, so there's a lot of information comes in.
I don't remember all of it, but some of it. But I don't
That's
know
why
what's coming. I don't
I
even. I don't know what's coming up though.
that's why I record them and I send you the recording.
Yeah, right.
They're long. It's a long. It's a lot of information.
Of course.
All right, here we have next.
Okay, Dan. I hope that answered your question, and sending all my support and energy towards your son, and yeah,
Absolutely.
he's going to do well in life.
Yes, he
I'm not
is.
worried. Not worried about that at all. So, Lori, do you see my job getting any better? I'm not sure about this job.
Mm.
There's restructuring going on. There's
Where's dropping?
mhm.
She won't show back. Lori, I just heard you're not following your heart. You don't like even really like the job. And this is probably one of the things I was talking about with the astrology and eclipse in the last 3 years. Like
Yeah.
if it's so easy, like we all become so comfortable. I mean, I stayed at the same job for 13 years. I understand. I don't like to change. I didn't want to change, but these energies want you to follow your heart. What brings you happiness? Could you find another job that you would like better? I'm gonna pull some cards on it too, but that was the first thing I heard.
Mhm. Because if you're working at a job you don't like, then
It's not your heart.
I mean, it doesn't make you smile. It doesn't make your life happy or nothing. Just that it feels you need you need it's obligation, and
Mm-hmm.
a job shouldn't be like that. A job when you love what you're doing, it's not a job. It becomes
Mm.
something you're passionate about.
I think you make some good money at this job, but this is how you feel about it. Nine of Swords.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
not. You don't really like it, but I think it brings you money, right? Ten of Pentacles, but it also is very unsatisfying, heartbreaking, even sometimes. But the way to get to the job you want is to follow your heart. You follow your heart, and you get the Ten of Cups. So I think this is an inside choice that you're following your head because of maybe the money. You need the money, but you follow your heart, and there will be more money and more opportunity.
Hmm.
What do you got, Ron?
I pulled two cards. Ooh.
Is your shot getting any better?
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's not.
I got money cards there too. The Six of Pentacles. First card. I'm gonna hide this. Laurie. I got Six of Pentacles. First card. So these two people are negotiating. They're back and forth negotiating. Okay. I like negotiating.
Mm.
I, I'm sort of sensing that maybe you know, uh, you know how you feel, everything. Maybe without do not do it in impulsive, like leave your job and top up. I'm not saying that,
No, no, no.
but while you're there, if you can look elsewhere, something that really suits more to your uh, that goes along with your energy, that makes you smile, it makes you want to do that, and you can negotiate a more harmonious more harmony in your work and
Mm-hmm.
enjoy what you're doing, to look for that. Okay, because I sort of sense there is an opening. It's not
Yeah,
that far, and you qualify for that.
yeah.
Okay, you got the qualification. Okay, because I got the Queen of Swords after that. So Queen of Swords, that's sort of represents you. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, hey, you got the Queen of Swords too.
I got the Queen of Cups, and you got the Queen of Swords. So
Queen
if
of
she
Swords.
follows if you follow your heart, this is what you're gonna have. You're gonna be both of these queens.
And then I got the Temperance card.
Ah,
So
nice.
you see this person is pouring one to the other. Like I mean, I think you have all the skills you need. All you need to do is to take a breath, uh, Meanwhile, keep on going and search for something that suits you best in your life. I hope that really um, resonates with you. Anyway, I send you all the support
Yeah.
because I know what it is to work and you don't like the job. I get
Yeah.
it. I mean, oh my God, it made me feel awful. Like,
Yeah. You can really free yourself. You really can. You have the qualifications. You have the spirit is all you got to do is make the decision with your heart, and spirit will open the doors for you. What I just heard.
mhm. So I hope that resonate with you.
Yeah.
Now we have Divine. I still have Divine Empathic Tarot, JR, Steve, and Connie B, and Gypsy as a
Okay.
question. Okay. Just want to let everybody know which ones I have left. It's something I never saw that before. You can start important comments so you can remember, discuss them during the show. Auto star super chats. Wow. Hey, didn't I have a? I had another one up there. Somebody gave me a super chat and asked me a question, didn't I? I thought I had it started up there.
It was Scorpio Mama.
Yeah. Well, I lost it. How the? I don't know what happened there. I really.
Here, I'll find it for you.
Jeez. Yes, you sent me
There it is. It's at 9:37.
937.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, let me see if I can get that.
Okay.
Oh, give me a second there. Um, because I hate that when it happens. I don't know what
You're
happened.
welcome, Lori. I hope it resonated.
Yeah, 937. You said 947. Jeez, I got to go way back. 937. You said
Yes.
930 because it was with the super chat. She gave me that. Um, there it is. Okay, I got it. I don't know how come this thing got unstarted. I'm sure I started. But
I know you did too. Uh,
okay.
well, right now, today, Mercury's getting out of retrograde. So when the day it does that,
Yeah.
it's very jolty,
Okay.
and the energies flicker, like flickers on and off, like a light switch.
Okay. Divine Empathic Tarot wants to know. Can you tell me what spirit has for me in the coming week?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't believe what came into my mind. Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Yeah, I had a really it felt really good. That is so cool. Oh wow.
They are funny.
Yep. Tonight they're
Yeah.
empathic tarot.
I hope the Divine Empathic Tarot is still here.
Bye, Melinda. Thank you.
Bye, Melinda. She's leaving?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to pick two cards for you. One from the Sage Goddess deck is called Tenderness. There's a strength in softness and softness in strength. You have learned to demonstrate both with such agility and grace. Your capacity to love knows no boundaries, which grants you the spaciousness to give and receive love freely. Rise in love, stand in love, expand in love,
Hmm.
be in love. Love is the core and the essence of who you are. Let your tenderness show in all you do. Be a gentle voice in the world, a tender touch, a warm embrace, and a soft whisper. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm gonna
Hmm.
get one of these inner peace cards for you too. Oh, I love it when we talk about love all night, and a card like that comes out for Divine Empathic Tarot. Yeah, you are. Oh, that's awesome. I can feel it.
I could say there's an opportunity coming down the line this week
Mm,
for you. There's an offering, an opportunity, and it's time to take action.
yeah. Oh,
What what,
oh,
do you- what do you call that? Somebody that you know? How can you put it?
it's right here. I got the perfect card for you. You are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought pattern do you need to shift?
Yeah. Hmm.
You really put love into that and you create anything you want. Divine Empathic Tarot.
Okay,
Wow.
I picked four cards. The first card was a four of cups. I said there's an opportunity coming. This
Oh, yes, yes.
okay, the four cups
Mm-hmm.
because you see the hands coming out offering you a cup. So
Mm-hmm.
there's three in front of you. So there's an opportunity coming your way. Somebody's
Mm-hmm.
offering something. Um, okay, and I got the chariot card. So time to take action.
And be fast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fast. I got the eight of pentacles, which is you already did the work. You're working, and you're gaining value
Mm,
on the work you did already did. Now,
beautiful.
the last card I got, which is very positive, I got the Empress. Empress.
Again. Oh, wow.
So that's the conclusion of your week. I mean, you're sitting in the right seat at the right time.
Hmm.
So that's coming down for you.
Pregnant. What I just heard was pregnant with possibilities, just like the Empress.
Yeah.
And then I looked down, and this was on the bottom. And this card says, Leader of the Light. Where are you being called to serve and support others? And so you're already doing that. You have a
Yeah.
channel, but something's going to open up for you.
Well, that's what I was getting. Surprise, surprise. You're going to be surprised.
Yeah,
You're going to be,
yeah.
oh, and it's going to make your heart jump. It's like make you happy. Okay.
That's beautiful.
So I hope that resonated with you. And thank you for that question. Um, where are we now? We have JR. JR and Steve is there. Connie, Gypsy, Scorpio Lady. I have you start. I still start. She's like, I don't know what happened. I'm sure I started.
Ooh, what does your heart? What's the first thing when I say there's no limits, Jr.? What would make your heart happy? What brings a
What
smile to
what
your face?
what would make the most satisfied? What does my heart really desire, and will I achieve it?
You
Okay,
will do it.
okay, Jr. I was gonna say okay. Let me see. I just want to say thank you to Divine Impact for your donation. Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
you will have success with your channel and your
Mhm.
also. Um, the first thing that came to my mind is the most satisfying, the most desirable would be to accept yourself for who you really are.
Mm, mm.
I mean, really, and it's time to to uh, feel your worthiness. Feel that you are worthy, and you cannot be anybody else but yourself.
Mhm.
Know this to be true, okay? And I think the energy is pushing you, and pushing you to be that. Time to shine, lady. It's time to shine your light. Never mind what others say to you. It's time to stand up and speak your truth. Be who you are.
Oh, geez, sorry.
Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, I got this is the card I pulled for her. Divine truth. Allow divine truth to rise within you. Feel it radiating from you, connecting you more deeply with yourself and all around you. Know that the truth you hold is meant to be shared with the world, empowered by compassion and conviction, delivered with love. Truth is a source of deep healing for you now, on
Yes,
all levels. Alignment with your truth can manifest miracles within your body, mind, and spirit. Exactly what Ron was talking about. Ex- Accept yourself. You're worthy. You're just the way you are.
just be proud of who you are. Be proud. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't let anybody put you down
Mm-mm.
for something you are not.
Do you feel like you need to forgive yourself for something, JR? Because
Hmm.
the reason why I'm asking that, I'm getting that feeling like, okay, like you feel so like you made a mistake or you did something wrong or something. And there's no mistakes. You didn't do anything wrong, you know? And
That's what I thought.
it's not even forgiving yourself, it's accepting yourself. Accept yourself. That's what Ron just said.
Hmm.
Sorry, Ron.
It's okay. I was just, yeah, it's about time to do that. Oh, how do Dan asks, how do I connect with Valerie for a reading? I think you go to your website.
I don't know. I have a just email me. It is loveucu11 at gmail.com. I can't put it in there or I would.
Yeah.
It's in my it's at my channel. The email is in my channel description. It's at the end of all my videos too.
Okay, just somebody put her channel link. Then Dan artist, you can go there, and below that, her email address is there, right? Right.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. There you
Thank
go.
you, Tracy.
Dan artist, Tracy Ralph just put her link in. So there you go.
I,
I have who are we reading on? Jesus,
JR, where
JR. Okay, yeah, JR. Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't not yet, Connie. Coming up.
yeah, Connie. Yeah, it's coming up. Let me see. Where am I? There. That's the card I got for you. The Knight of Wands.
Action.
Yes. It's time to get on your horse. Be proud of who you are,
Mm,
and shine your light like never before. Accept who you are. Really
yeah.
accept. You didn't make any mistakes. They were just what I call adjustments
Mm-hmm.
along your journey. Okay, and that's all I can say. That's the but practice accepting and being who you are. Don't So sometimes people give you, you should do this, you should do that, should do that. I mean, by listening to your heart and listen to your heart, feel, breathe.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way you really know what you.
'Cause as soon as you do that, JR, as soon as you step into loving all yourself every moment,
Yeah.
you have done nothing wrong ever. So you love yourself for all those moments you think you made a mistake or you did something wrong. And as soon as you do that, you spirit's right there to open doors for you and
Well,
help you create the life that you want. This card says the Midas touch. Things are working out for you in your favor. As soon as you let go of if you have a worthiness issue. And think of all the ways you're abundant right now. And here's the card from a little bit ago. Divine truth. That's for you, Jr.
Hmm.
About connecting to your heart. It is so important.
It's so important for it's all here. I'm late. I'm here late. It's okay. Uh, it's so important to be Jr. We're on your question, by the way. If you just came in again, so um, it's so important to be who you are because it's important for every one of us to be who we are and accept who we are. No, because that's part of waking up. That's part of the journey, and I mean, it's going to get even more intense coming
Yeah,
things. So,
yeah,
you know, but
it is.
you know, you're in the right place. By the way, you're in the right place with like-minded people. So just sometimes we got to stop listening to somebody, some other people that sometimes we have friends or other people who are that are whispering in our friggin' ear and no, 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 no. Sometimes it could,
JR,
yeah.
can I ask you why? She says she's. I'm trying to love myself in my own skin. It's not easy. I understand that feeling. I was there.
No, me too.
You know, makes me want to cry because if you once you get to this point that you love and accept yourself, no matter I don't care what you did, I don't care what you look like, you are worthy. Worthiness is not easy to come by, and when you do, it changes your entire life. Yes, what Chasey's saying, write a list of all your good. I think you would be surprised. Every kind thought or hope you carry for others. That includes animals and plants. That's right, Tracy.
Become your best friend
Yeah.
instead of becoming your enemy. Become your best friend, and
It's all the programs that we're releasing. You
yeah,
know,
it's a
you might have,
program.
yeah, you
Yeah,
might have heard terrible things as a child. I know I did. And I believed those things.
me too.
You know, I really thought I was worthless.
Well, I was repeated to me when I was growing up by my father kept saying, "You're stupid. You're stupid."
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? I believed it. So much that my mom took me to the doctor once and asked for some kind of checkup. And the doctor says, your son is 5 years behind everybody else. Why 5 years? I know why. It's not because I was stupid. I believed I was stupid, but it's because I was overburdened by emotional abuse, which blocked even the smallest. I couldn't be like everybody else. I was thrown, like shut down. Like somebody closed the tap and shut me down, and I regressed instead of
Yeah,
evolving. So
I
that's why
did too. Yeah, it's an awful feeling.
it is.
Yeah, see, JR had a lot of
A lot of
emotional.
emotional and verbal abuse in my childhood. But it needs to be released. Okay, and how I okay, my thing is that I went through. I actually started meditation. With meditation, I found that little. There's other people trying to help me and get me out of there, but you know what? It's through meditation that really woke me up, and I saw myself. Listen, I said, this thing doesn't belong to me. Somebody told me that, and I believed it. and I became aware of it. And when you become aware, when you aware of it, it's sort of automatically you can release it. You can get rid of it. It leaves you.
Yeah, you just gotta look at it. You gotta say, okay, yeah, somebody said this to me, but what they said was not true and isn't my truth.
Yeah.
I love them. This is what I was guided to do. I had to send everybody who ever abused me love and acceptance and
Mhm.
send it to myself. Now a lot of people don't want to do that, so I don't know what your situation was to even say that. But look at that, just say thank you coming up and know you got it in your heart, you know that's not true.
Mhm.
What someone says to when someone says stuff like that to a little kid, I was told some awful things too.
I was not only told I was stupid, but my father-in-law also humiliated me in front of my friends, childhood friends. That's the worst thing you can do. You know what I mean? He really put me down in front of my friends and was laughing about it. He was really evil like that. So it just why I'm sharing this. I'm not affected anymore, but why I'm sharing this is just for the message to see how emotionally abuse can go so far when you're a child, and then you're like a sponge. You take that in, and you grow up as an adult, and then you don't have self confidence, you don't have faith, and you don't trust anybody because you don't know what they're going to do to you.
And that's what she wrote here. She said the
Yeah,
way I dealt with it is by running away and hiding from people in the world. I pushed away any human contact for a long time. I did
that's
the
what I
same.
did. I
I
did
did
the
the
same
same
thing.
thing.
I went
I
in.
was.
I went in the bush all alone. I don't have any brothers or sisters. So what did I do? I went to nature. I ran away, and where I could see life, bees, birds, frogs. I played with frogs in the swamp and all kinds of stuff like that to see life itself. That saved me my sanity. See what I mean? I got away from the the um, the emotional stress. I don't know how to put this. And found like a light at the end of the tunnel. True nature.
Mm,
Yeah.
you see, I went into addiction to run away and hide, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And we all handle it differently, right? Ron found solace in nature. I found solace in drugs, you know, and not showing my real self to anyone because I didn't trust anybody.
Well, I didn't want to go the path that my parents went down. That's alcohol. I could
Mm,
have. I could have done the same thing that they did.
mm,
But I was, I don't know. Something told me that I realized these people have issues.
mm.
That's why they drink. I
Yeah,
don't want the same thing. I want to get out of that stuff. I don't want to do something else. I was looking to find some value about myself. It took me a long time to get there.
can you get a rose quartz, Jr? Because I know it's not easy to quit all the drugs, all the stuff that was.
JR said, "Me too. I drank a lot."
Yeah,
These people that drink like that, or my parents drank like that because they were trying to drown the sorrow, the issues, and it never goes away. They can't escape from that. The only thing that helps you escape from that pain is not by drinking; it's by uh, go. Be who you. I mean, you don't need that. You got to face it. Have the courage to face it.
right.
And,
But see,
but
there's
but there's a way of doing it. So yeah,
but there's a double. Okay, so she got abused by as a child, had to
yeah,
escape the pain. Is what she's saying,
yeah,
which goes to being alcohol.
yes,
So
of course. I
now
understand that.
when you stop drinking, see, she hasn't drank in 2 years.
That's okay.
See? And that's hard. You know
It
why?
is.
Because everything's coming back in online and the memories come in really loud. Like they're like screaming in your head about how stupid and worthless you are. But that'll go away as soon as the cells calm down. I would suggest taking some magnesium and what Tracy I think said to get a no gypsy a
Mhm.
rose quartz or
Yeah,
any crystal. Get any crystal and hold it. A lot of the black crystals will take away all the negativity out of you. Um, you can program any clear quartz crystal to do what the black crystal does, so you don't need a lot. But the thing is that your cellular structure, your molecular structure is re uh, reforming itself without alcohol. Okay,
yes.
so you got rid of the alcohol. Now you got to get rid of the thoughts that were or the words that were said to you. You know, and trust again. And it's very hard to do, but I know you can do it. You're already 2 years, a year and a half in. It is.
It's not easy to
Mm-mm.
share something like that with other people, but I like I shared my story, and so did Val shared her story. You know, it doesn't matter if it's alcohol or drugs; it's the same friggin' thing. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? It's just different stuff. Footprint Tarot is in the house. Hi.
Hi,
Uh,
Footprint Tarot. With
yeah.
Jailer, there's so many things you can do. Do you
Yes.
do anything for fun? Do you have a way to do you write or write out your feelings? I mean, because if you write them out, it gets it out of yourselves even faster. Or if you speak it out loud and you tell it, that's a lie. I am not that. I am not that. I am not that.
That is
And
not you. No, that's
yeah,
right.
and
And those are limited beliefs that we pick this up when we're a child, and I believe it took a lot of years to get to where I got to finally I had to work on a child, my child, me, the little
mm-hmm,
boy inside of me,
mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
start
go
learning.
in there
Yeah.
and love that child. And the thing is, though, Jr. And now in this energy that we're in now, it's not going to take years like it took
No,
Ron and I.
no.
It's going to happen a lot sooner, a lot faster. All these things will start clicking, and you'll get it, and you'll be like, "Why did I believe that?" But don't get mad because you did.
Hmm.
You know, it was just you're a kid. You're a sponge. You can't help it. You believe the adults around you. You
Yeah.
know, and and every time you think of it, just say, "No, it's not true. I love myself. I accept myself."
And
And
ask the universe to help you. He's trying. The universe
yes,
is already trying to help you. Also, there's one thing I didn't have at the time. I didn't have all these you people, like-minded people to share my
right.
stories with.
No, I
Uh,
didn't either.
no, we didn't have that. You have that, so it's going to go a lot easier, a lot faster. You
Oh,
know.
she takes walks in the park every morning. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you will feel the love vibrations with the rose
But
quartz.
but
But
I practice
don't help me.
meditation. Meditation really, 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 really. Really
Well,
help.
walking in the park every morning is kind of like
It's
it's
a
called a
meditation.
yeah
Meditative.
mindful meditation. And
Yes.
I would look at everything, and instead of finding, because I would always find fault in everything because
Mhm.
every, I every time adults spoke to me, they found fault in me. So that's how I was trained. So I had to retrain all of that. And instead of finding fault in everything, I would say, "Oh, thank you for being here. Thank you, light. Thank you, whatever. Thank you, indoor
Yeah.
plumbing. Thank you, tree." And it's the silliest thing. It sounds so silly, but I mean, you're literally retraining your brain.
Also, uh, you could like find some funny stuff to look at, laugh.
Mhm.
That will change that vibration instead of thinking about or feeling that overwhelmed by stuff. Sometimes, hmm, just just go watch a movie that's funny that makes you laugh. That will change. Also by taking walks like you do and things like that. But
Do you have
always,
a pet?
yeah. Pardon?
Do you have a pet, Jr.? I just saw a really happy doggy.
Yeah, a pet does help because the pet will give
Yeah,
you, share unconditional love with you,
share that
which
love.
which you need to be in contact with.
Yeah. Oh,
She
Jr.,
does have no pets.
can you
Oh,
get a pet? I just saw a really happy doggy with you, going on your walks. Dogs are unconditional love. All animals are from the angelic realm.
yeah, yes.
And oh, do it,
I like a
Jr.
dog.
So many
I'd
dogs
like
need.
a dog. Why not? Why
Yeah,
not treat yourself? I mean, you have free will. You're at the age where you own your life. Nobody, you don't need anybody to tell you how you live your life.
and there's so many dogs in the shelters that need adopted. You
Of
could
course.
you could go in and look, and it's hard. I have to say, be prepared for that. But you're gonna give a life to an animal, they will give you unconditional love, unbelievable. That's how I learned. I would watch my dog. Cats are different. Cats are very loving, but they're not like a
They're
dog.
more independent.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I love my cats. I love my dog, but my dog is like I am his world, and he really
Yeah.
showed me how to uh, just. I mean, it just amazes me. No matter what I do, I'd be crying. I've been with him. I've been with him since the start of this journey. I've been on really this last part of it. 12 years now. Oh no, more than that. And I mean, I went through everything. Because I was coming. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I was releasing blocks every day. I was hearing voices. My spirits talking to
She
me.
says there's a dog shelter not far from where I live. So,
Oh,
I
that would be
mean,
so
let
awesome.
spirit help you out on that. Okay. And I mean,
Spirit will show you the perfect one for you.
that contact with the animal or
Yeah.
that contact will help you s- the beginning of healing yourself.
Yes. It
Put it that
gives
way.
you a reason.
Yeah.
It gives you a reason to understand things in a
Yeah.
different light
Yes.
when you care for another.
Yes.
I hope you go, JR, and let us know. Let us
Yeah.
know what goes on. And
But
anytime
you
you
got
need,
us. You got us also. You can share
yeah.
stuff with that and come back. You know, I've been there. Uh, oh, what? He said, "Hello, Ron and Valerie. I'm so sad, not knowing what to do to help my family, like my son going through bone marrow cancer, and my son-in-law with what is AIS. Uh, I'm trying to keep it together. It's just hard.
It is really hard.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
sorry.
It's especially your loved ones. Yeah.
Well, but you gonna put her question up for us, Ron? We'll do Esther. Hi, Esther. Esther, I'm sorry. Hi, Amanda Carol.
Yeah. Well, mm, yeah, I can put it up there. Um, so
JR.
I hope Jr. that
Yeah.
we answered the best we could your question.
And JR,
Yeah.
you have my email is in my channel. If you ever want to talk, or if you want anything about anything, you can always email me. Anybody can.
Yeah.
If,
And Valerie is the right person to go see for that. Your Jr. for that. Okay,
if
because she's been through it. What you know. So it's like-minded people that can help each other. It really is. It's like alcoholics
Yeah.
help other alcoholics. Same thing.
Hmm.
Okay. So
I mean, really, and let us know. Let us know if you get it. If you go to the shelter, get your nice little doggy, help you out,
yeah. So
and you'll know. Get the spirit showing me. You'll know the right one as soon as you see it.
yes, you I mean, though, when you make contact in your eyes and he
Yeah.
looks at you, oh my God,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
heart just goes,
Yeah.
"Boo."
Yep.
Oh my God.
Mine's over there. He's like
Yeah.
so spoiled, but uh, I mean, he's my baby.
She says, I'll keep you updated. So don't remember, if you want contact with Valerie, go see her, because I believe that's the right person for you to, you know, be able to, you know, uh, express yourself in that way, because
Yeah, that's
we're
what I'm
not
talking
we're
about.
not here to judge anybody. We're
Mm-mm,
not here because we've all been there, or most of us have been there. So there's nothing wrong with it. And don't feel guilty for being there or
mm-mm.
through that. So
You anytime.
yeah.
Email me anytime. Hi, Bora Bora.
Hi, Barbara. I'm sending you lots of love and healing energy. I know what it's like to be go through that and feel that alone thing.
And
Being
a
alone.
crystal.
Yeah,
Get you a couple crystals, at least a clear one and a black one.
yeah.
At least two, these two. And this really helps with getting those deep, negative, dark thoughts out. Any black crystal will do it. Doesn't matter. I carry this. I put this in my bra. still, still.
I can't do that because I don't have it. And
Uh,
besides that, I wouldn't do that on
oh
Mother's
my
Day.
God. I have to show you this one. JR, I slept with this thing because I was in a lot of pain
Oh
too. I
my
had
God. Yeah.
fibromyalgia. I slept with this thing for the last 16, 17 years.
Wow.
I
Okay.
just didn't think I was ever going to feel good. I thought I was going to die in pain like that. That's why I'm saying, when Ron and I are saying, I can't believe I am in this energy, I, I would have never known that this was here. 5 footprint tarot. This is an obsidian. This is black obsidian.
Yeah.
Really good for pain, really good for helping you with dark emotions.
Hmm.
Any of them. But definitely a black crystal and a clear crystal. Oh, but keep us updated. That's going to be so cool.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one because I hope Steve is still here. Mhm. Mm, I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. Okay, great. A different kind of question. Been watching videos on rare coins. Don't have to be old. Just have. Eh, don't have to be old. Just have errors. Lots of loose coins. Any diamonds in that pile? Oh. Wow. Hmm. Uh, hmm.
Ugh.
I
I
knew
just,
some. I knew somebody who was used to collect rare coins. Even me. Okay.
mm.
In my Canadian money, we don't have $2 bills anymore.
Hi,
Paper.
Gina.
Yeah. Hi, Gina. She said, I woke up and saw that you were still on. Yeah, we're still on. We're still going strong. I don't know what's going on, but we still have.
You're here.
Yeah. So anyway, we don't have $2 bills anymore, and I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's 15 years, maybe more. They quit making $2 bill paper. I think it's more than that. It's about 20 years ago, and I kept one, and I still have
Hmm.
it. I
Yeah,
still
I
have,
do.
yeah. So
I saw, Steve, I saw a dragon. You know how dragons have like treasure everywhere?
yeah. Oh,
And basically, you can find your treasure.
Gina, Gina,
Oh
and
my goodness,
it's
Gina.
3:44 a.m. here. Laughing out. Hey, you got any pancakes for breakfast?
That sounds really good. Pancakes.
Mhm. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Um, oh, Steve, yeah. Well, I don't know how to answer this question. Really, diamonds in the pile. He's looking. What he means, it means like something that's worth.
And
Or,
well, what the dragon just told me is that there's treasure. There's always treasure to be found.
yeah,
So that's what I heard. So of course you can find a pile of treasure.
yeah.
Mm,
So,
really, really, really. And I know this gonna sound silly. Well, this is what I just heard. The treasure is in your heart. If it's coins, okay, if it's coins that really are uh, interesting to you, follow that. If it's crystals, follow that. If it's throwing river rocks in the river, do that. You know, or
he's
looking
wondering
for.
if there's any diamonds in the pile. The diamond is you.
That's right.
Steve, the diamond is you.
No, no,
Stop looking elsewhere, but yeah. Anyway,
absolutely.
so I hope that answered your question. That was interesting.
That
Uh,
was interesting.
So Connie, and then we got Gypsy JJ, we got Scorpio Lady, blah, 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 blah. So, and
Yeah.
Esther is up there. So, oh my
But
gosh,
it's that kind of stuff though that you get lost in, right, Steve?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That magnifying glass and just keep looking, and you're like, "Whoa, I love this." Like if you really enjoy it, that's good.
yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I mean, that's your interest, that's your joy, that's your passion, or your hobby. Why not? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, and you never know what comes up.
Oh, Esther, I'm sorry. This energy is really hard right now.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's hard,
Mhm.
especially. But
Well,
hmm,
when we get up to her question, I just got a message. So
okay, we have Connie. Can I can can I, if I'm right about my colleague's sudden death last month? Oh boy, raw and
I,
unconditional love. I need to know that
I
if you
need to
have time.
know. I saw your question earlier, Connie, and I asked, and they said you are. I said, was it? Did they die of natural causes? And they said no. But at the same time, they say no. Everybody's death is everybody's transition. They're correcting me is given at certain times. Like we have lots of exit dates. So even though this may have been um, a not a natural death, it was time for that person wanted to pass their soul.
It
But
was
if
in their contract.
he was where?
It was in their contract. It's like a
Oh yeah, yeah,
exit point.
yeah.
Okay.
But if someone did something, like if let's say the worst case scenario, that that's all in the contract too.
Yes.
So that that person or people or whatever happened will face their own part of the contract. But no one ever dies without their soul's permission,
No.
without that exit
No.
point being available to them.
because before we come down here, we have sort of we sign contracts. We have some exit points which are included. You know,
Mm.
so
And it seems, it seems crazy out there, right? People going in, shooting up places here. The boyfriend killed the girlfriend, but these are all things that we have in our contracts, options that we have in our contract.
she had a new hubby for 1.5 years, um, 1.5 years, I think. I
Oh,
didn't
so,
like him, but his picture, boo. Yeah.
so do you think he did something to her? It'll all come out if if that's the case.
Well, I'm getting if sometimes sometimes spirit will not tell you things. I- if it's meant for you to know it, they'll let you know. But sometimes spirit will not
Well,
reveal itself in certain ways like that.
I think Connie has an idea because of the picture,
Yes.
and I see the picture, and I uh, agree with you. But is he okay? Let's say, did something happen to your friend, and he's being held responsible? Yes. Okay. Well, that then now all that will come out. That's part of the contract. Is that whole thing's got to play out. Now if he took someone else's life, he's going to jail.
Hmm.
And believe it or not, that might have been in the contract to experience jail and her to experience
Yeah.
being murdered. And don't ask me why. I cannot get that answer from spirit. It is everything
But
that
uh, even us, sometimes we the spirit won't let us know that stuff. Like just say that. She says she says something about no suddenly had bruises on her legs and she had a heart attack. I suspect poisoning.
yeah, is being poisoned.
I okay. I don't get that. Sorry. Okay.
You don't?
No,
You don't get that?
I don't get suspect poisoning. I don't.
Do you get any wrongdoing on the man's part?
Yeah, some of it.
I do too.
I get some of it, but it's pretty hard to. I get violence.
That's what I got. Look,
Yeah,
7 of Swords.
yeah, yeah. I got that part. Um,
There will be justice. What else we got?
but I
There's
mean, even if you're searching for the truth, one, it's not time for you the truth to come out. It won't come out.
judgment.
Yeah, yeah. In
There's
time.
people working on it. Yeah, it's not gonna. I, I don't think it's gonna come out right away.
Okay.
There's a lot of hidden things, but they're being worked on by a group of people, and it will be resolved. It will resolve. And let me show you that. That's the
Yeah,
resolve.
I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for your loss and things like that. But it's hard to.
Is the person arrested? I'm just trying to see like if they already know this or is it something they are still investigating. Mm.
He says, "I hope so." It was so sad. And she said, "No, not arrested." That's what we're saying. It's still being worked on. Yeah. Oof.
And when these things happen, like you right now, I'm sending everyone love. I'm sending
Mhm.
your friend love, the situation love, all the people involved in finding out the truth love, her family love. And I found, because I used to get really angry about injustice in the world and,
Yes.
and, and fair. Ron and Ron's the same way. And
He says it's not investigated at all. You see, that's why I said that I don't. The poisoning part there, I don't.
okay, well, this is what I just heard. It doesn't necessarily mean justice doesn't come in another way.
Yes.
And there is karmic justice. Energy is energy. You Karma is karma, right? It's not for us to say. It has to. It, there, it's the contracts are strange, and how they're made and stuff.
It
And
is. It's hard to understand that part. It's really, really hard to understand why somebody would put themselves in a position like that. Or like,
but
hey,
on a soul level, they do. On
yeah,
a soul level,
yeah,
you come down here and you don't remember all that, right? And it looks like there's all these random acts of violence, which there are. I'm not trying to say there isn't. There's just more to the story than we ever hear on this side of spirit of learning. This is all learning on the soul's journey. The soul has its own. Every soul wants to experience certain things, and they experience it with certain people.
yeah.
This stuff used to infuriate me. I mean, I would cry. I would be so distraught all the time
It's
because I'm
like
a
when the first time I heard somebody say, "Well, you signed a contract." What? I signed a contract to be abused? I got a contract. Are you nuts? I mean, like really, really. I found it unjust. Then I kind of calmed down through the years, and I realized there was something to that. What I was told.
okay. Well, this is funny. Well, it's not funny. This is spirit. I'm asking, you know, how do we explain this type of stuff to people? It's
Yeah.
not easy to understand. And the card I got is grace. It says, Grace is your divine birthright. Grace is the gift of the divine to relieve you of suffering and bondage so that you can move fluidly and easily through all of life's chapters in peace. Let go of all the struggles now and rest in grace. Focus your attention and intention on the many ways in which you are loved and held by a benevolent creative force. Let it flow through you in miraculous and mysterious ways. So, just because, that's where it got weird for me because I'm like, my guides would say, you have to send them love. You have to send everybody love. You have to be love at all times and send it out there no matter what's going on. And they said this to me specifically this one time about pedophiles, and I was furious. I was mad at them for a year and a half. I didn't talk to them barely, and I couldn't understand it. I mean, this is something that happened to me as a child. I would what no, and it's the only. This is gonna sound selfish, but it's the only thing that heals you. And you put love in that other person's energy field, but it actually heals you. and that's how it was explained to me. So I listen to them. I don't argue with them anymore. I ask a lot of questions, so I get down into the details, um, and they'll answer for me. They'll go, if I ask why is this, why is this, why is that, and it's just I had to know because I couldn't understand being on this planet with all this violence. You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to us why we're in a form.
It's like
Um,
we're talking about life contracts before we come here and everything. Okay.
oh
When
my,
it's not time. What?
she had kids.
Oh wow.
Wait, am I right there? That's right. I'm going to be 16 November. I get that. Not investigated at
Oh,
all.
she was in third grade. She had third grade.
Her
The
kids were
kids
so.
were at third grade. Yeah.
Oh, she's a teacher? I'm
Yes.
sorry. Okay. It's been a dark cloud at the school.
Yeah. Right. But I'm talking about contract. Okay. Explain something because that's what I lived in my life anyway. I had this moment. I know my mother was alcoholic. I think she's tried to commit suicide about 8, 9 times. Crazy. And never succeeded. She didn't die from suicide. She died of cancer, but not suicide when her time came up. Okay. And me, one time, I only did it once in my whole life. I tried to commit suicide and I took an overdose of pills, but I didn't. I woke up. Oh my God. I felt the heart going like this boom, 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 boom. I mean, I couldn't hardly get up. I was in the bed. I had to fall off the bed and I wanted to call my mom. But at the time, there was phones that you had to put your finger in and dial a friggin' number. Ah, Jesus, it took me a long time to get there. I fell off,
Mm.
rolled myself off the bed, onto the floor, crawled to the friggin' phone to contact my mom. And I promise I will never, never, never do that again. I'll
Mm.
never kill myself or somebody else. And I kept my promise all this time. Even the hard times I went through after that, I got tested, 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 tested. And it's like I had an ex girlfriend who did commit suicide, by the way. She she succeeded to commit suicide. So how come
Oh,
how come I didn't you know I got through it and she didn't. What the hell? So it's all a
that's all the soul contract, though.
soul contract.
And there's actually nothing wrong with wanting to take your own life. We look at it like that, right? It's
Yeah.
just that it hurts everybody else. But if you are that unhappy here and you don't
Yeah.
think you can clear it, people
And
just
I remember that little note. I read a note. I read a little note, and it says, I remember what I wrote. I this is when I was really really in it. I said, "Bye bye, cruel world." The
mm,
exact words I said. Bye bye, cruel world. I couldn't take it anymore. Watch it a lot, and I didn't. I survived that. I survived and watched some more crap going down through life and tested because I made a promise. I said I'll never do that again for nobody. Take my own life for somebody else. Never. And I didn't.
I had a near death experience by an accidental overdose.
Oh,
I
oh,
mean, as much as I partied, I should have been
yeah.
dead probably a lot of times. But that's what initially woke me up because what I saw, what I felt was nothing I'd ever seen or felt here. And it proved to me because I kept asking, if you're real, God, show me. If you're real, I was so angry. I was just angry. And um, I was shown. It didn't mean I learned my lesson right away either because I
Except
couldn't trust. I couldn't trust here, but I eventually learned how to. But There's really so many unexplained things that shouldn't even be unexplained, because if we were taught as children that we have a whole team of guides with us,
Mhm.
and we have angels and higher self and everything is here to help us navigate through here. But we're told if you hear voices or if you are getting information, it's evil or it's bad, you know. And uh, once you get past that, the divine comes in and you feel it. You feel it in your heart. Nothing else can
Mm.
make your heart feel like it. Don't you think, Ron? When you get the information from the divine, there's no mistaking that's a higher source.
But you see, I had a near death experience. I had a gift that was given to me. I had a near death experience when I was a child. Even though I grew up as an adult, I started forgetting about my near death experience and all the
Mm-hmm.
images and everything. And maybe in that quest to commit suicide, I wanted to return
Right.
to what I saw or felt, the near death experience. Okay. Uh, but now I remember, I remember all my near death experience and the images and everything, the feeling and everything. And now it's really nourishing me. I I really I feed off of it because uh because it's necessary to exchange that energy to with other people. It's not for me to keep, it's for me to share.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
And once you know there is a higher realm,
yeah.
it that fear of death goes away. Not going to say that I'm not going to be
Yeah.
scared the day I'm dying if I'm aware of it, but I don't dwell on it. I used to dwell on it. I used to worry about, you know, oh, where am
And
I going?
I
Else,
decided in this life I'm going to go through everything I need to go through, and I never want to go through it again. And that's my thing. And it's really working because I
mm-hmm,
was surprised what life has given me back.
mm-hmm,
Overwhelming.
mm-hmm. I used to say that. I used to say I'm never coming back here. Well, we're
Yeah.
we're raising in vibration now, to because we're remembering, because we're
Yeah.
not from this dimension, we're from the higher dimensions, but you come here and you lose all of that memory, right? So we're remembering and we're elevating and we're going back into our heart. That's everything, your heart, your soul. And once you're there, there's I never thought there was safety here ever until I went into my heart. What about you, Ron?
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
it,
I, I, and I tell you, I know this since I was a child. I still have it as an adult. I was protected all along, and I'm still
yeah,
protected.
yeah,
I can feel it every time that happens. So
yeah,
whatever happens around me, I'm still protected. I can feel them. I
yeah.
can really, and I don't know how to prove it. I don't need to prove it, but I know that I have that. So
Oh, that's cool, Connie. Yeah, we are. We're all from the stars. That's why I'm into astrology so much. I mean, we literally are from your infinite being. Your soul never dies. It just changes form. And we go in every type of dimension and timeline that you can imagine, because I mean, we're here for eternity, you know?
but
And
I was going to say something. A light being. What does a light being do? I think a light being is like us. We need to go through everything and bring everything to the light and
and it yeah,
transformation.
transform all of it. And it's
Yeah,
really hard to do because, well,
it's
just for
hard like
instance,
crazy. Yeah,
when they told me I had to send it would they did I don't have to do anything. They always make sure I that sending love to the worst, who I think the worst among us are, which are pedophiles, was for the good of all.
Yeah.
That's the one reason why I did it. Okay, if it's going to help raise the vibration in the world, I want a part of that. I want to be a part of that. I want to help. And I had to learn to forgive and I had to learn to accept.
Mm.
But they're not easy lessons. And I
Gypsy,
think
I
all
was
of
just
you.
going to say, Gypsy JJ, your question is next.
All
So
right.
if you want to stay, because she says, because she says you could skip my time as it is late. So I don't know.
What's your question? I would like to
Well,
what
the question is up there, so I hope that answers your question, Connie.
yes,
Okay,
Connie, you are
and
protected.
we're supporting. Does my
Mm,
mom have anything to say to me? I'm really missing her. Her name is
Geneva Nadine. What a beautiful name.
Geneva Nadine.
Let's
Please
see.
and thank you. So
Mom. Happy Mother's Day to your
happy Mother's
mom,
Day.
Gypsy JJ. Let's see. Geneva Nadine. Geneva Nadine. This one. Tell me, tell me to get this deck.
Hmm.
Huh, that's what I was feeling. This I was feeling like you leveled up, you transitioned in some way. And the card I got from your mom, out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? Something exciting. I see your mom very happy. Like moms, you know how they do this. They just look at their children and they're like, and they just are so in love with us, you know. And she's really happy that you're. I just heard graduating. You went through something difficult, and you're coming out on the other side. Let me see some.
Yeah. Um, I was getting celebration. Celebrate.
Yeah, something's definitely something's definitely new in your life. Is there something new in your life, Gypsy? I'm seeing new.
I don't know if she's still here. Maybe because she said it was getting late. Uh, yeah,
Maybe she'll come back and.
maybe.
Oh, you're welcome, Connie.
Yeah. He said, "Oh dear, you spend so much time on my question. Thank you so much, Connie B." Yeah. Wow.
Okay, when I asked what did Gypsy graduate from, I picked from this Sage Goddess deck, and it said, Highest Path. You are a child of the divine, here to manifest your path of service on earth. Use your keen intuition and natural psychic gifts to follow your heart's desires. Your inherent wisdom is a gift of the Akash records. Use it to guide you in the direction of your intended evolution. Be willing to release anything that prevents your progress, including old beliefs and behaviors. You are attuned to the universe. Believe in yourself and be disciplined as your path unfolds. Now, when I picked this, I knew it was for a bunch of people because I saw
She
all
says
of the.
she's working on things, but in the bottom. I can understand that. Yeah.
It's that first step, though.
Hmm.
That's the hardest one. Just by doing that first step, just by even writing down that first step, you've decided, you made a commitment. I used to think that, oh, I'm not good enough. I haven't got this far. I haven't done this. But each little baby step matters. Your mom's really proud of you. And this is about following your highest path, meaning your heart, everything we've been talking about tonight.
I think she's been working so hard. She needs to take a little bit of time for herself. Rest. because there's a new beginning kind of starting up
Mhm.
for you. Um,
And it's
I
about
think her difficulties is financial. I don't know if I'm hit it on the nail or something. If it resonates with you, she said mentally.
you're out of the woods. You've made it through. What newness is emerging? Do you feel different? Is there, and even if it's the slightest little thing? Mentally, it's really hard right now because of these energies. But
Yeah,
look at all the little steps you took just to get here. I mean, for goodness sake, you're in a spiritual YouTube channel, and I see you around a lot. You are definitely exploring your highest path. And it's just about releasing those old beliefs and stuck blocks. And it takes time. It's I wish I could say, oh, it happens when you snap your fingers, but you are a child of the divine, Gypsy.
everything is temporary anyway. Nothing stays the same. It changes.
Except spirit. Spirit's always there with you. Loves you.
Because I got the ace of wands right off the bat. So your mom's a you know
Something.
yeah, it's coming right out as
Yeah.
supporting you. There's a new growth. You see, there's a wand with growth.
Hmm.
Uh so she's helping you go through that, whatever
Yeah.
you go through. But also, I got the four of swords. It is time to take rest. Because you may be over. You need to recharge your batteries. Put it that way, okay? Maybe you're doing a lot, and it's time to just create a rest, breathe, rest. I'll help you get through whatever you're going through. Then I got the four of pentacles. So something about financial. I mean, if four is a balanced number, so it's a four. It's not a three. It's a four. So that balanced energy financially. Um, so I think there's a breakthrough coming in your way. So
Hmm. And
I
your
hope,
mom is right there with you. Your
of
mom
course.
and spirit. And if you need to take that rest, sometimes I know when I was on this spiritual path, well, I do it now, and I'll just I'll get myself into down rabbit holes and all that kind of stuff, right? And sometimes you just gotta walk away and rest and let it let your energy body absorb the things you're learning.
Mhm. Yeah,
Give it.
Tracy Ralph says she's in your ear, head, and heart, which is true. She
Yep.
wants you to trust what she's instilled in you. It's her.
Oh, that is beautiful, Tracy.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Tracy.
Yes.
So I hope that helps you, Gypsy. I'm sending all this you support and everything. So
Yeah.
like I said,
And
everything's temporary. Nothing stays the same. And we all been in those periods, and all of a sudden the sun will shine again. So
yeah. And you can definitely email me anytime too. Anybody, if I can help
okay,
you
we
on.
have Scorpio Lady next. I hope Scorpio Lady is still here, and Esther after that. So hi, Valerie and Ron. What message does my mom have for me Mother's Day? I wish you would give me your mom's name.
Well,
It's these are the good. Yeah.
let's see.
Scorpio lady, I hope you're here. If not, um, She might not be here again anymore. Maybe she'll come back.
That's actually true, Tracy. Your mom is right there, Gypsy. Anytime you have question, your higher self is right there. Your guides, guardians, and angels. We just have to ask and then listen. Pay attention to the answer because it doesn't always come with words. You know, your mom is there. It's hard to believe in trust, but that's our biggest lesson is to trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trust what we feel. Trust what we sense. Trust.
Mhm.
You know, is this real or is it not real? Yeah, I mean, especially when you're using your intuition. Sometimes, we doubt stuff. So we do. We question. So,
Yeah, again, because we weren't brought up to trust. We
no.
weren't brought up to love ourselves. We
When we
weren't.
were kids, we had this magic already.
Trust is really hard.
We used our imaginations. We did everything. They took that away by stuffing us with all kinds of stuff, whatever. Anyway, so
Are you getting anything from Scorpio Lady's mom?
something that she needs to let go.
That's so.
Oh
I
my
thought I was. I thought I was picking for Gypsy still, and I'm like, and so I shuffled again, and it says to receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive, Scorpio Lady?
God.
Is
Oh
up.
boy, that's what you were. I just said it. So something to release. Yeah, something needs to release. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I love how spirit works.
It's funny.
Love it. I love it. Um, and this is for Scorpio Lady, everybody. It was the
Yeah.
trust. Trust. It is so important to trust this and follow your heart. Listen to your heart. And your mom is always there.
Yes, she is.
Your higher self, your guides, guardians, angels are always there. All we have to do is ask and trust that we receive guidance. Because we do. We always do.
Uh, we're always connected, no matter what.
Yeah.
We're always connected. So
And everything around us speaks to us like spirit speaks to us through song, through nature,
yes, it does.
through
Yeah.
I mean just the certain words you hear in a moment later. Aw, love you too, Esther.
Yeah, we got some good comments in here. It says, I so love being here. We
Aw,
love you guys being here too and sharing your
yes.
output and feeling the feeling that we feel and sharing with us. So yeah. Uh, so
I
does
mean, that's
Lester.
all we do.
This is a beautiful energy to be able to be with like-minded people and shares because that's the beginning of healing ourselves and
Yeah.
healing the world. We're
Yep.
raising the vibes.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
This is what my guides suggested I do is help raise the vibration. So I love that there's people here that want to
Yeah.
talk about these things and really put our minds, put our hearts together, all of it. It's just
Mhm.
so beautiful.
We are meant to be together. We are meant to be on this journey together.
Yep.
We belong to a soul family,
Yep.
and this is our soul family. Put that way. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
So
And this is another thing that they forgot, neglected to tell us when we were children that we are all connected.
yes.
because that's all they do is want to divide us, and it's really hard to look out there and think. And I just couldn't accept that any of that was normal. It was awful. This is normal. This is beautiful. And we're all psychic. We all have these abilities. It's just a matter of trusting it. And
Thank you, Frank.
hi, Patricia.
Thank you.
Once you get
Oh,
past that trust,
yeah,
it gets so much easier.
we're all on a journey, and we're doing it together.
Hmm.
Which, I mean, there's so many people like divided, family divided, everything. How amazing it is for like-minded people to come out from all the walks of life all over the world
Hmm.
and share and help each other heal. How amazing is that? That means the divine has already a plan for all this to happen, you know?
And
And
this is normal, is what I just heard.
it's
This
normal.
is, this
Yeah,
is supposed to be how we are
yeah.
living and being together in groups. This is sharing, loving each other, helping each other. You know, this is normal. That's what they do out there isn't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey,
But
lady. Oh boy, yes. She said, "Oh boy, ever since the last bump up in light and vibrations, I've been on a high." Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I keep going up, and then woo, I went down yesterday. But you get used to that like fluctuation in energies,
mm,
because I know, because I trust now that I know I'm gonna bounce back up. Something else needed to be released out of my body, and I don't always know what that is, but I just go with it.
I always get support from my soul family
Mm,
every time. It never fails to happen
mm,
because without that support, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm telling you, I wouldn't.
mm,
And I didn't come here to talk to myself all alone or not
mm.
share anything on myself. I'm here to
Oh my God, it
connect
used
with.
to be so
Yeah,
lonely, and now we get these beautiful connections and these
yes.
beautiful people. Oh my God.
And they're just like us. Eh? Everybody in this chat has as much intuition as I do, or Valerie.
Right.
Okay, you all are amazing. If you find us amazing, that's because you are yourself amazing. So
Yeah.
you see, so
Everybody has psychic abilities.
yeah,
Everybody. We're born
everybody,
with.
we're born with it, and that's why we come together to help
Mhm.
each other heal. And how do we heal? By communication, sharing. Why do we share? It's to help each other. That's why. Not
That's right.
more, not less. You know what I mean? And we all survive something in our life. We all been through some kind of crap,
Mhm.
and all we're doing is sharing so that we can by being able to express yourself what you're going through in this chat. It's actually it's actually the starting point of the healing process.
Mhm.
As soon as you share with another person what you're going through, you're actually starting the healing process.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
can't put it any other way, but that's it.
Mhm. Even writing it out, but
Yeah.
this is so much nicer to be in a group of people who we all have been through something. Not, I don't think anyone on the planet hasn't been through something difficult.
Hey, lady says, I'm just amazed, Gypsy. No kidding. If you haven't tapped into it, give it a try. It's
And that was your message, Gypsy. That was your message earlier.
how amazing it is to be feel good in your friggin' skin for a change in your life. How good is it to be to accept yourself for who you are instead of feeling, you know, all that stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a gift by itself. I mean,
Yeah,
it's wow. When you breathe that in, I mean, it's I get tears in my
yeah.
eyes when I think
And
about
I'll be kind of like
that.
getting teary because it is. It's so. I honestly didn't know this energy was here. I had no idea.
But who sang a song? Uh, I think it was the most amazing. I don't know. Forget that. Jeez.
The most amazing love of all,
Blah blah blah. Yeah, that
Whitney
one.
Houston.
Whitney Houston. That's it. Is the love of yourself. She sang that.
Hmm.
It's funny, eh? She sang it, but she didn't live it. It's weird, eh?
It is weird. That is weird once you think about it. Yeah.
But we're getting to live it. Every one of us have the potential of that. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
But we're here to help each other get to that point. Anyway, wow.
It's beautiful, beautiful energy. It's deep.
So I hope that answered your question, Scorpio lady. Maybe come back and listen to the replay if you're not here. And so Esther, this is the last question for the night. Yeah, boy, we've been here 3 hours. Jeez, I didn't even think I'd do 3 hours. I was wondering. Wow. Anyway,
What is AIS, Esther?
I don't know what that is.
This is kind of like what you were talking about, with the lady who passed away.
Uh,
When Ron was explaining that we all go through something,
yeah.
it brings you to this other side. So when people
Oh,
deal
she
with,
means ALS, which means
yeah, I know
it's
it does.
AIS. No, she says AI. What? AIS. I'm not sure.
Every
Oh, why?
challenge, every challenge we go through
Yeah,
brings us closer to ourselves and closer to understanding and knowing ourselves.
that's a lot on our plate too, also because that's loved ones. But there's a reason because they signed up for that. Put it that way, okay, in the contract.
That's what I was just gonna say.
And even if you love them and things like that, they go through that. It's like my mom couldn't stop me from going through what I went through, no matter how much this or that or this. Nobody can stop anybody from going through, because
Mhm.
I actually uh, an experience will help you make you grow. Okay, so
Androgen insensitivity affects how the body
oh,
grows. Oh,
Gina says Ron does a marathon. Run the marathon through.
mhm. Connie
Yeah.
B above it has what AIS is.
Okay,
In, androgen insensitivity syndrome
syndrome.
is a condition that affects how the body grows and develops before birth and at puberty.
Wow.
I mean, look at him on a soul level and think how amazing he is to give himself that challenge. And I know this sounds counterintuitive or productive. Same with your son. Amazing. He chose bone cancer.
Yeah.
I see them both really being okay.
You know
They will
what
be
people.
even better though when we send love to them. Send love. Because when we send stress and worry, it hurts the energy. I don't know if I'm saying this right.
Mhm.
Um,
She says it's affecting the muscle the cancer, affecting the
mm,
muscle cancer. Okay, yeah.
oh my goodness.
Mm. Because there's a lot of stories I know of people that go through health issues like that. They become healers after that
Yeah,
when they go through it.
that's what I've been hearing the whole time. Um, so how as moms, right, or dads, do we accept what our kids are going through? Like Ron just said, my mom couldn't have changed anything for me by caring, being being there for them, sending them love.
He
What?
says it's my son-in-law and my son with
Mhm.
bone. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sending them love and caring for them and cherishing them while they're here, when they're going through all this. It heals their energy field exponentially than if you are crying and sad and stressed out about it. Now, how do you do that, right? Well, of course, you're
Mhm.
going to be sad and stressed out about it. You got to deal with that. Okay, what is the worst case scenario? And this is kind of like every fear. You got to go through every fear. What will happen if I go through this? What will happen if they go through this? It's not easy.
No.
Healing. This is how you heal, though. And this is how you help heal others faster. This is what healers do. A healer, you go see a healer, they don't sit there and they don't say, "Oh my God, that's the worst thing I ever heard."
Yeah.
You know, they don't say stuff like that. They send love and energy.
He says sending you strength, hope, and acceptance when needed to you, Esther. Much love, and Ron is right about healers. It is, but I'm telling you, in the futures coming up, there's going to be a lot of healing energy coming in.
There
A
already
lot.
is. It's just
Yeah,
people are remembering
but
how to do it.
I mean, what I mean, besides healing the abuse and things like that, I'm talking about health wise, body wise.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, a
too.
lot of healing energy coming up,
Yep.
new energy coming up to heal
Hmm.
the body from at a cellular. Geez, am I going to say it? Cellular level.
Yeah, molecular and cellular levels.
Yes,
That's how
yes,
we heal. So how do you get to the molecular level? Well, you can't cut someone open and get in there. You have to use your energy. Take your
yes.
energy, rub your energies, put them on your son and your son-in-law. Send them love, give them hugs, show them you care. I'm sure you do all this stuff. But when you're by yourself, don't go home and die inside. You know?
Tracy Ralph, it started years ago, and yes, big in our future,
Yeah.
which is correct. Um, hmm,
And that, I know what I'm saying isn't what you want to hear, and I'm sorry.
mhm.
But this is how we have to be honest with each other. How do we heal somebody? We don't heal them by crying
No,
and making ourselves sick with sadness.
it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy.
No,
It's not really easy. Nobody wants to see their loved ones
no.
go through that stuff. But
And I know you're trying. It is. Maybe you do this, Esther. You see them in these beautiful balls of gold spark. I use gold sparkly light because it's a healing energy,
Mhm.
and see it wrapping around them like sheets of gold sparkly energy, and then see the sheets sinking, the energy sinking down into their cells, into the molecular level. This is how I healed myself from
Yeah.
fibromyalgia and uh, migraines. I had migraine for like
She
9 months.
says my heart is very weak,
And
but
see, and you
yeah.
take that cold light and you wrap it around your heart, and you tell yourself you love yourself and you love them, and thank you, Spirit, for helping heal them and heal my heart. I mean, this is how we have to learn. We have to learn how to talk to ourselves in a different way than we've been taught, because it, that energy is everything. If you just see them being wrapped in that energy in a bubble all the time, in that beautiful energy from spirit just sinking down into the deepest parts of their body and healing it, um, you'd be so amazed.
Mhm.
You'll be so amazed. And do it to
But
yourself first. Test it on yourself. This is how I learned.
the higher you raise your vibration, people will be able to start healing themselves
Yes.
because the energy will be attainable. I don't know, connected to it, and you'll be able to use it to heal your own proper whatever you're going to. Okay, because you will be the higher you raise the vibration, the more knowledge you'll be knowledgeable about energy work.
Hmm.
That way,
And
okay.
keep asking spirit to help you.
Yes, of course.
They're right there to help you. Um,
She says she
they're-
feels so alone. You're not alone. We're here. All of us are
mm,
here. Just be aware of that, and like you belong to this soul family also. So you know you're part of us. We're all
I'm
united.
seeing, yeah, I'm seeing your heart wrapped in a gold. I'm seeing you all wrapped in gold, and just let it heal you. Lay there tonight when you're laying there, and feel that. And once you feel it, you'll see what I mean. And once you send it to someone else, to your son or your son-in-law, you'll understand that actually is going to do healing work for them, because you're asking for their for them to be healed instead of, being devastated. Even though I know devastation comes with it, you got to heal the devastation part too, and believe that you can
Hmm.
assist in healing somebody else.
I just heard a song. You are my sunshine, my only
Um,
sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Jesus, I don't know why I started singing that song.
I
Oh
think
my
every mom sings that to their kids, and Esther G may have sung it to her son.
God.
Maybe.
I haven't
Oh,
been able to sleep well, but you need to take care of yourself too.
yeah. Esther, you gotta wrap
Yeah.
yourself in this. Of course, you love your family. Wrap yourself in this gold bubble. Lay there and talk to spirit. Help. Ask for what you want from your heart. And of course, you're sad. And of course, you're distraught.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gold bubbles, boy. Mm,
Hmm. Hmm.
saved me.
Oh
The
my God.
gold.
I just sang that song. She says, I sing that to my daughter when she was.
Yeah. Mm,
Mhm.
I love singing that song to my kids.
Well, I don't know. It just came to mind. That's how spirit works, anyway.
Mhm. Well, I'm sending your son and your son-in-law gold bubbles of light, and just seeing them wrapped in these
Mhm.
sheets of gold. and it's just going to sink down into the molecular level. You can heal the planet like that. I see the planet wrapped in this gold light all the time and just going all the way down to every molecule on Mother Earth.
Says I signed that to my daughter along with every little thing is going to be all right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
no.
yeah. I feel the. There you go. This is. I feel the golden wrap around you.
Seriously.
Keep it close to you. And when you go to bed tonight, think. Just keep it close to you. Imagine that golden wrap around you. Go to
It,
sleep with that.
it does miracles. It does. And I do it to the air and the water and the soil and Mother Earth all day. If I start to feel sad about anything, that's the first thing I do is bless the air, bless the water, bless the soil, and see Mother Earth wrapped in a gold bubble and all that gold just sinking down.
She says, "Blessing my sweet Valerie and Ron. You're welcome.
Aw. Esther's gonna be okay.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay." So this is it for tonight. Now I have to say good night. It was a
Yeah,
good night. I enjoyed
it was
that.
a good night.
So
It was,
happy Mother's Day to all. And tomorrow's the Mother's Day. I say happy Mother's Day to my mom, who's on the outside. So
mm-hmm.
she just smiled at me. She just yeah,
She did.
yeah.
So sweet.
So
Our moms. Moms are, and our moms, none of us would be here without our mom.
I want to thank everybody for being here, sharing your time, and spending time with us. It's important to keep the channel going. So thank you so much for being here. And a big thank you to Valerie for sharing her time with us.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. I love being here.
so good night, everybody.
Good night.
Much love and to all, and happy Valentine's. Jesus, woo! Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to Mother Earth, too.
Yeah. So
We love you. We love you.
take care of yourself with love and kindness to everyone. Good night, everybody.